Hi. All right. I guess it's time. We better start for today, eh? How you doing, QZ? Welcome on in. Oh, man. So, let's see how many people we got here before I get started on announcements and whatnot. Looks like we got 16 people here. I won't worry about it just yet, but I hope everybody's doing well today. QZ, Eagle Wolf, welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. Let's go ahead and get started on this Noid to Run. Yeah, I've got a lot to say today because I am going to be taking a vacation. I have not done this since I've gone full-time streaming and, you know, stopped playing, or stopped doing my, you know, a normal job and started doing this. I haven't had a single, unforced vacation. So, yeah, I think it's time that I finally take one. before something else happens. You know, I want to have a vacation that's like something that I can just kind of enjoy the whole time. So, yeah, I'm gonna be taking a week off. This week or this next week. So, this is gonna be my last stream until next. Let's see. I guess next Thursday. That sounds good. So we'll go for 1 week without streaming, and I'm also going to be doing my best to stay off of social media, which means I probably won't be seen at any Twitch streams or at like probably even on YouTube, or Twitter or anything. That doesn't mean I'm not gonna work on stuff, because I really do want to get some like stream related stuff sorted out. But in tandem with this vacation, I'm also going to be changing my stream schedule in order to work in more time for me to work on stuff that can improve the stream. And yeah, basically the whole idea. By the way, welcome on in, Half Bros, Ziabots, Ami Megas, CK, Suicider. Hope you're all doing well today. But yeah, if anybody has any like questions on anything, let me know. I'm gonna reiterate this like a couple times throughout the stream, probably, just so everybody knows that I'm not like dying or disappearing off the face of the earth or anything like that. But basically, I've looked back at my past month and specifically this week, and I'm somewhat unhappy with the general quality of some of my streams. I think that my individual streams could be much stronger than they currently are, and I think part of what's affecting me is like I am burning out a little bit. And I think the main reason behind that is because I am always thinking about this stream. That is all that I ever think about. And it's because I love it so much. This is what I enjoy. But I think that, you know, if you let something consume your life too much, it can definitely start to have some negative effects on your energy and that sort of thing. And yeah, I want to see if I can like build that energy back and you know, get going again. CK, thank you so much for the $10. I really appreciate that. This is definitely the first time I've felt like I could maybe take a vacation and survive. It's one of those things where you know, like trying to live off of the generosity of chat is you know, it's a tricky thing to do. You know, people are incredibly generous here, and I really appreciate it. But I'd be lying if I said I didn't live a very lean life intentionally, because I'd much rather do that than go work some minimum wage job. And I know what I'm capable of, and I know that I can do more than that, but I think that I need to harness my abilities in like a creative way, like what we're doing here. Thank you, Smeg Lasagna. Real talk. I hope you have a great break. I will, QZ. I'm just gonna try my best to like punch out a bunch of things that I want to get done on one day, and then just focus on just relaxing. I want to go for a hike. I want to see some friends that I haven't seen in a long time. I want to like play a video game and not feel bad about it. Those are just like a couple of the things that I can think of that I want to do. And hopefully I can do all those things in that time. Yeah, it's tricky. It's really tricky because, like, here, I'll go over some stats with you guys really quick. I was planning on doing this a little bit later. Actually, maybe I should wait. Hang on. How many folks have we got here? Yeah, there's only 30 of us here for now. I'll go over the stats later. Let's get into a run. Let's get into a run for now. Maybe give a smoothie salad a second chance. I doubt that. There's too much vinegar in that thing, QZ. I refuse. And let's go ahead and cut the music. So yeah, we are going... Oh, whoops. Did I just ruin the daily? I might have just ruined the daily. I didn't, thank goodness. Let's shut off our mods. I'm gonna do mod Lisa daily. There we go. Let's jump on in on that. But yeah, hope everybody is doing well today. Hope everybody's been having a good time. But yeah, it's definitely a thing, Amy Magus, where, you know, the individual stream that I've been having has not been as good as I would like. And yeah, that's not what I want. I want to create like the best possible content I can all the time. And I realize that like some of that is a little bit unrealistic, but also I know what I'm capable of. And even if like 1 in 7 streams is really, really special, that's like a really good aim to hit, I think. Like that's super good. Because, you know, at the end of the day, it is just like an unscripted thing that you just jump into and enjoy yourself. And I think that that's a lot of fun. But I also want to make sure that I do have like a little bit of structure each time, where it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, and then we have like some cool moments surrounding that. Also, early drill is really nice, by the way. I'm very pleased with that. Freezing liquid flask down there isn't really gonna help, but that's okay. Is this daily something else, CK? I'm a big fan of the drilling flask, or the drilling spell start. That's quite strong. Quite unusual as well. It's always super nice to get these rare spells on the first floor. They make the game a lot more fun, in my opinion. You will find a certain thing around left and yes. Ooh, okay. How you doing, Solar? Good morning. Good morning. That guy actually survived, and he managed to double hit me. That's rude. That is highly rude. Let's see here. How about you? I'm pretty okay. Today I'm announcing my retirement. No, I'm just kidding. I'm announcing a vacation that I'm gonna be taking, which I'm like a little bittersweet on, because like I definitely think I need it, and I'd rather do this before I'm like 100% burnt out and just feeling terrible. So that's what we're doing. We're gonna take a week off. And yeah, it's gonna be a good thing, because hopefully we can come back even stronger, and you know, have like a bunch of really cool stuff planned. And you know, basically my vacation is probably going to be spent, like a lot of it is gonna be working on like YouTube stuff and all that sort of thing. How you doing, Veggie? Welcome on in. Good to see you. Let's do a little bit of this. My goodness, there's quite a few shots going on. That's a nice looking wand, and we've got a potion chop as well. It's pretty rare. We're definitely getting some blessed stuff on this daily so far. Keep shooting people. Okay, this is all burning, which is definitely problematic. Nothing too spectacular, but we'll take this. And I'll take this as well. Take a quick gander at that wand. It's nothing special. The Berserkium's kind of nice, but other than that, it's pretty meh. So maybe this wasn't the fancy thing that people were talking about. The thing I'm talking about is the thing above the shop. Can't recall. Well, we'll keep looking. Yeah, Sparkpole Trigger is pretty good. Can't lie on that. But apparently there's something even better than that kicking around. So we'll see. This daily is apparently particularly special. There's an acid wand. That's a pretty unusual early game wand as well. Pretty good for speed runs, but probably not on this one. See if we can sneak around here. You think I passed it? I'll go look around some more, don't worry. Okay, so we got All-Seeing Eye now, which is great. We don't really need Bomb Wand. We've got All-Seeing Eye. And I did see another thing to the left of the shop there, too, that I want to check out. There's another freezing liquid flask. This wand is very unlikely to have anything good on it. Wow, that's a lot of frogs. Did you peep Trash Co? I didn't. What he's? Hang on, let me click. Let me click. Under construction. Oh my god. You've got a website there, Solar? That's awesome. What are you gonna do with it, if you don't mind my asking? What is the overarching goal with that? Potion Shop always makes me wish there was more interactions between liquids. That would be really nice. Memes, I see. Well, that's always a good reason to have a website. There's another flask. This one is... Ooh. I see. How rare. That is most unusual. So, today's daily has a Healthium flask. Pretty good. Pretty darn good. Gotta set up your website. Everybody should set up their website. That's important. Everybody should have a website these days, right? I once bought a domain to host a clip of Wito saying he's not a boomer. That's very good, Sokolis. Seems like a good use of money. Is it still active? Oh my goodness, these frogs. Okay, we're good. One of the most important things against frogs is make sure you're not in the air or like in an above angle from them, because they'll just one-shot kill you if you are in that position. So you gotta be quite careful. Mito deleted that clip? I see. It is unfortunate. Should have downloaded it. What is up? Daily? Yep, we're doing the daily, just looking. Welcome on in. Also, I'm gonna be taking a vacation. That's a thing. We'll be, like, talking more on that, soon. I'm just gonna let a couple more people jump in first. And then we'll give, like, a full rundown on it. But yeah, also there's a Healthium this daily, which is absolutely insane. Do I have All-Seeing Eye? I do. It showed up pretty early on. So today is a very strong daily. If I had a website, it would just have a button every time you pressed it. It just played one of the victory sounds from Super Monkey Ball. It seems like a good idea. Okay, that frog is slowly burning to death. Also really fun eye loot. Nice. Hopefully I can sneak in there at some point. We already have the teleport, so I guess it should be pretty feasible to get there. This guy has been roaming around quite a bit. There we go. Finally got him. Ow. That was a pretty good shot. That was a pretty good hit from this guy. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump over here. We'll do a little bit of shooting. I'm so close to having my sleep schedule fixed. That's one of the big things that I hope to do while I'm on vacation, is like have a good sleep schedule. I'm gonna try and like cut out YouTube from my life diet almost entirely. And I think that would be really, really helpful for me, because I spend like way too much time on YouTube, including like when I'm going to bed and stuff. So I'd like to just... I'm gonna try and go pretty much cold turkey. Define fixed. Like, I wake up at 8 o'clock rather than 6 o'clock, and I only fell asleep partially for like a half hour before the stream, Solar. That kind of fixed, which is like pretty darn close. We got explosion immunity, so we'll just take that. Yeah, the overgrown fungal is looking pretty good right now. Actually, I wasn't expecting it to, but it is. That said, I'd have to find some way to get there, so we'll see on that. You also just fixed your sleep schedule? Nice. I feel like that's just like an eternal battle for me. Okay, let's move all this over here. We're going to set that up like so. I don't think we're gonna need this too much. I'd like a double spell so I can sneak that in there for free. Maybe this triple spell is good enough. This will help a lot with our digging, and this will give our Luminous Drill a critical hit chance, which is good. I think that those are two pretty valuable traits to have on those wands. And we'll just dump this thing entirely. I wonder... I guess I'll use this to heal. It seems like the best strategy. I'm obviously going to have to try and shift this to turn it into something else. We'll see how that plays. And, yeah, hopefully we get something good. I'm pretty sure I did go along the bottom here and find all the stuff. But what's everyone been up to as of late? So, Solar, you got any projects you're working on? Ooh, we've got the everything is glowing in a mysterious light modifier. The shift is interesting, I see. Should I be holding out my my healthium for the first shift? Or is that just going to disappoint everyone? Okay, let's shoot that one. Beautiful. Yeah, we gotta try and shift everything into healthium, ideally. I think that would be pretty fun. You could do some pretty zany stuff with that if you do it right. Man, there's quite a few of these things kicking around, huh? Okay. Looking good. I can't believe this wand is, like, holding up as well as it is. It doesn't really have a ton on it, but it's got enough to keep it going. Your advice as a shift hater is to shift it? Okay. Yeah, I normally don't really do too much fungal shifting, but, I think if there were a time, it would be with something like this. That is for certain. Okay, we're gonna clear along the bottom here. I'll just take this teleport and see what we can find. No major amounts of lava so far. We're gonna run along the bottom and make sure I can go down and then come back up, I think. And then we'll go from there. How you doing, Blind Lurker? Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Once again, this one is clear. We've got quite a few of these that are pretty much good to go, which is good to see. You gotta be a little bit careful of the potential exchanges that could happen here. So far, this is looking pretty good, though. I feel a lot more comfortable in water. This is the daily, Hattie. Indeed. Indeed it is. Vacation, that is the case there, Set in Fictional Stakes. How will I waste my evening now? I mean, you can catch up on the VOD channel on YouTube, if that's something that suits your fancy there, Set in Fictional Stakes. That would probably be a good option. My goodness, there's so many of these guys. You find, how am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. I've been talking about it on and off here, but we're gonna be taking some time off, and it's largely just because I've realized we've been streaming since I've been full-time streaming since January of 2022, and I haven't had any I haven't had a vacation. The only, like, extended periods of time I've had off were, like, a forced thing where it's like, all right, I gotta go to, like, see some family or something like that, right? It wasn't time spent the way I would want normally. For this daily, I'm happy I haven't done the Sun Quest. Oh, is this the Sun Quest daily, CK? That's interesting. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Nothing good on any of the wands, that's for certain, but we've got melee immunity, which is really nice. We're gonna go back up with that. And this wand is really good, potentially. I'm gonna use it as my all-seeing eye wand. And we'll set up that like so. Dump this. Because you don't have that biome to contend with. I see. You talking about the Strage light? What? What do you mean? Oh, the biome modifier. I see. Yeah, it is a weird one. Yeah, I'm honestly contemplating, Hattie, like whether I should play Noita at all, because like a part of me wants to like get back into like the old school speedrunning that I used to do. But another part of me just wants to like not touch the game entirely, so that way I can come back fresh, and like that. I think that there's a lot of value to that as well. So it's tricky. Being a streamer and having a vocation, a vacation is hard to manage. Yeah, well, that's exactly it. It's like, you know, I don't really have Time is money at the end of the day, right? And, you know, all the time I'm not streaming is time where nobody's gonna, like, look to support me kind of thing. So I definitely need to kind of think about that sort of thing. But I also think I got to make sure that I'm making really good content for everybody, and that's important. So yeah, I want to take that break so that way I can make sure my content is as good as it can be. So that's my reasoning there. Let's try to get a little bit of this off of us. There we go. But yeah, maybe now is a good enough time to go over some stats with everyone. Because I do want to, like, bask in that a little bit. That's something that I've never really done. So, yeah, we've got, like, a decent amount of people here. We got 50 people here. That seems good. Here, let me show you some stuff. Yeah, burnout is bad. We don't want to burn out. That's something that we're trying our best to avoid. But take a look at this, chat. This is all of the time that I have been streaming for. I started streaming in 2016. And I streamed for a very, very long time. So you can see I streamed for 3 years there with no viewership, or very minimal viewership. Just a few very loyal viewers. That entire time. And this was like a part-time streaming thing. This is when I moved out of my parents' place. They were doubling my rent every month, and I'm like, you know what? I gotta get my own place. This is garbage. I can do better. So that's what I did. I went and got my own place, and I started working minimum wage jobs. And I always wanted to be a YouTuber when I was a kid. But it was too loud in our house for me to make, like, recorded YouTube videos. And every time I did manage to make something, it didn't turn out the way I wanted, and I deleted. So I figured a decent compromise to my perfectionism would be to start streaming. Because you can't really undo a stream. It just happens, no matter what. And I decided that I really liked it. It's really fun. And, you know, fantastic hobby for all that time. And during this time, I realized more and more just how much I hated working minimum wage and how much I hated working for somebody else. And that's when I decided that it was important to me that I do something for myself. And even if it doesn't work out, we got to try. And that's why back in January of 2020, we went full-time. I did a lot of research, and in the end, I ended up talking to a buddy called Hunter from America, and he just told me, go play Noita. It's perfect. I did the math. This will be the game that makes you grow. I don't know why I trusted him, because he was just some 17-year-old kid. But there's just something about him that, like, makes me implicitly trust him no matter what. So I did. And, you know, here we are now. Obviously, it was a wise decision. But, man, it's just crazy to like, see this. Like, look at the community that we've managed to grow together. I hate it when children have good advice. Oh, I mean, Hunter is wise beyond his years, so it's one of those things. I had to trust him. And, yeah, I mean, it's just insane. It's really cool. But in all this time, I haven't taken, like, a real break at all. And, yeah, I don't know. It's just really cool to, like, look at all this stuff. It's super neat. I don't know if many of you guys care, but I think it's super cool to see all this. Like, look at this. We have 933 hours of Noita streamed. I don't know why it's only 933. I guess that means that I played more than double the amount of hours Noita off stream. I guess that's what that means. The jump in December, I think I'd noticed that time. It's been Girl DM rated you. Got a big spike in popularity. I mean, there's been like a couple moments for sure there, Blind Lurker. Yeah, if we go back to long-term stats, the full release of Noita was a big one, and I think this one might have actually been Girl DM there. And you know, there's been like dunk raids and all sorts of like really incredible events throughout here. And like obviously like there's been low points, but that's me like trying to learn and find myself and find what I want to do as a streamer and do like lots of variety. And you know, at this point my Noita numbers and my variety numbers are closer than they've ever been, which is really, really cool. Noita is not something that I ever want to give up, because I've realized that there is no other game as good as Noita. But you know, when you play it for a long time, it's tricky. You love stats and didn't know that this site only Twitch tracker. Have friends in 2 hours for your bucket. Want know how to help them grow. This is all great info for sure. I think one of the biggest things, if I could give advice on how to grow, is just find a medium-sized community game and play it, and like just be a part of the community. Just talk to people and, you know, immerse yourself in that community. I think that's the most important thing. And yeah, that would be my advice on that. But yeah, it's really cool to like look at this stupid pie wheel of all the games we've ever played. It's so funny. And I wonder how many of you have seen all of these games and or seen like most of them. Another thing that I really want to do actually is I want to make like a census for you guys. I don't know how many of you would be interested in filling something like that out, but it would essentially be like a questionnaire on, you know, who are you in the stream sort of thing. Do you watch the stream every day? Do you watch it every now and then? What games did you like the most? What timeline did you like the most? That sort of thing. Noita were good places to start for me. Yeah, exactly, CK. That makes a lot of sense. I'm just happy that we're here now, chat, and I thank you all for coming with me on this journey. It's not over by a long shot, but I am gonna be taking a week off. Let's jump back into gameplay for now. Yeah, I just wanna take a little bit of time to, you know, be really appreciative and like look at what we've accomplished, sort of thing. You know, the scold is going real crazy. Hang on. We got that double music on. There we go. Let me see if we can jump through here. Hattie says, I think the way you play / make your content is interesting. You're a smart guy who's good at explaining things, and you seem to enjoy finding and sharing stuff. That I do, definitely. Also, when you do it, you don't sound like a YouTuber, and by that I mean it's not fake. It's just you. Yeah, so that's like a big part of what I want my content to be, is just me, right? That is like a big thing for me. And like I'd be lying if I said I didn't give myself at least like 20% more energy, but that's because if you know me like in like a personal sense, I'm actually like really quiet and relatively shy and like very monotone to some degree. It's something that I work on all the time, but you know, I think it's one of those things. I feel more me when I'm on stream than I do when I'm like talking to somebody, which is really weird. It's very strange, but that's how it happens. Plus some YouTube, definitely no expert. I appreciate that, Hattie. If that's the case, then all you need to do is, well, I appreciate that, Hattie. All right, let me see if we can jump up here, grab this wand. Are we playing this weekend? Yeah, we can play this weekend. We're doing Satisfactory, right, Solar? That's the game plan? I can definitely make it for that. That'll be a good time. More me in text form, that is verbal communication. Yeah, I definitely can understand that. That's toward the end of the month. Oh, okay. What do you want to do this weekend then? Streets of Rogue. Yeah, we can do some Streets of Rogue. I'm game for that. Sounds like a good time. We can finish off that run. There we go. That guy is extremely shot. We're gonna go and check out the fungal caverns here. We'll carry on. But yeah, hopefully I'm not like scaring you guys off, just being all mushy and stuff. I had like so much more that I wanted to say, but it's just all getting like jumbled and lost in my brain. But hopefully we'll find it over the course of the stream, sort of thing, right? Okay, let's get a little bit more healing going here. How dare you be human? Yeah, I know, Ephemeris. That's something that I've noticed that I always do, is I'm always like apologizing for stuff that I probably shouldn't be. And yeah, it's real dumb of me. I gotta work on that. Oh no, that thing just broke. I really wanted that bag. Struggling with burnout at work. It's all really good to hear. Well, I'm sorry that you're struggling with that sort of thing there, Ephemeris. Yeah, I don't know if I'd classify this as burnout, but all I know is that every day I feel like I sleep a little more, and you know, I really want to do the things, and that like I said, that's all I think about these days is streaming. That's all I've thought about for a very long time, and like I love what I do, but at the same time, I definitely need to like take a step back every now and then, and I think that this is the first time I really want to take that opportunity. And I think when we come back, I am going to reduce my streaming days down by 1, simply so I have the ability to really hone in and focus on making my projects better and like making them more efficient and that sort of thing. Yeah, I'm sorry that you're experiencing that, Ephemeris. That really sucks. This guy's really spooky, but thankfully we got him pretty easily. Kind of a cute wand, but definitely not gonna help me. Damn, this wand is amazing. Holy moly. Did you know about this one too, CK? Holy moly. Look at these wands. These are gorgeous. These are actually perfect. We can do a ping pong wand. Somebody at Wito. He loves these things. Used it for a while. Yeah, it's a classy one, that's for sure. Can we get away with this? It's a little too expensive. Let's try a triple instead. Strimbler hacking. This is the daily. Everybody can play it. Okay. How about this? Alright, how about this? It's a little much. We're so close. We're so very close to going infinite on this. Maybe this is good enough. I think that one's good enough. Let's go with this. We haven't found any reduced recharge yet either, so that's kind of a thing, but I don't think it's going to be too big of an issue. This wand can probably just go away for now. And do I even need this wand for anything? I guess it could be my all-seeing eye wand for the time being. And we'll dump these. This can stay here for now. Yeah, I don't think there's too much else we can work with here. We're gonna have to teleport back up. And we did not teleport back up. I guess that's pretty normal, though, for it to give us the wrong teleport. This is kind of a cute digging bolt because it's literally free and it doesn't affect my spell wrap at all. It's definitely an interesting location for it. You're supposed to be working on stuff, and here you are looking on 3 streams, watching a guy play RuneScape, unlocking one tile every 1k XP. Oh, you're watching the Tile Man mode series, Pog. I love that one, Solar. It's funny. So Michaela's starting a YouTube series where she's basically... So, like, she doesn't have any experience with games, pretty much, right? Like, basically... As close to zero as, like, a modern person can have.
and she's actually starting on a quest to find a video game that she enjoys. And she's actually started her quest with Celeste, which is pretty funny. But yeah, she's got like an intro that she's working on, and it's gonna be like all edited, and she'll probably have like an unedited version of the channel as well, just because, you know, people probably want a little bit of both. But yeah, it's pretty exciting to see her working on that, because it's super neat. And yeah, I want to see like how her content turns out. Actually, I'm pretty excited to see that, because, you know, it's not every day you get to see a player who is oh my god, this place seems a little dangerous, doesn't it? But yeah, it's not every day you get to see somebody who like doesn't know about breakable walls, for example. You know? Like that's kind of a pretty basic video game mechanic that we take for granted to some degree. Let's try to keep ourselves topped off here. We're going to... Oh no. Wow, that was... Good thing we're explosion immune. Otherwise it would have gotten blown up. That's really nice indeed. But yeah, I definitely understand where you're coming from there, Solar, in terms of like procrastinating with media. What is it that you're working or supposed to be working on currently, if you don't mind my asking? We're just gonna murder everything, I guess, because we've got the damage to do that. Oh my goodness. I guess we're melee immune, so that's kind of a thing. Fungus is good. Yeah, we'll be doing some of that, don't you worry. Oof. Okay, well this wand is now dangerous. What do we have here? It's a bad wand. I gotta be really careful not to blow myself up with this twitchy mage. It's actually kind of scary. Yeah, we'll be using some fungus. Phoenix. I'm just waiting for the right opportunity. Let's just kick this guy to death, I guess. There we go. Got him. Sounds like somebody's got a glitter bomb wand down there. That's useless. So far, the wands in here have been okay. I'll give them that. Shift Healthium? We plan on it. I just gotta get my use out of it. And then before we leave, we'll use it. That way we can optimize its usage, and if it disappears, then hopefully we'll have actually like gotten enough usage where it was like valuable anyway. And so far I would say that's the case, because like we've got a ton of extra HP, and we've got a full heal waiting for us up top, and yeah, they're definitely a pretty solid run overall. The Healthium is pretty rare. You guys should definitely jump on this daily if you haven't done so already. Pretty easy location to get to and everything. The fact that it's on the first floor is probably the part that makes it the most valuable, because it's so easy to get to. And Polymorph Flask is a little concerning, but hopefully we'll be okay. There's a lot of broken wands around here, but I don't think I'm going to be grabbing any of those. Somebody had a wand, and now it is gone. Gotta keep in mind that I'm explosion immune and actually abuse that fact for once, because I never do. This daily should be, still be this one for a little less than 2 hours. Oh, there you go. So you've got some time, which is nice. How you doing, Kopi? Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. You started writing your own bot and thought you would work on it during your vacation. Still haven't written a single line of code in 2 weeks. I mean, I think if it's your vacation, it's fine, as long as you're not, like, dwelling on it or anything. How you doing, Wito? Welcome on in. We were just talking about you, actually. I'm talking about how you're apparently a boomer. Oh, my goodness. All right, we are blinded. But surely that won't be an issue. Listen, that's just what I heard. I'm sure it's all hearsay. How? I don't know. That's just what I've been told. That's just what people are saying. Who? I don't know. It seemed like a general consensus from the chat. There's Sokol stepping forward. Okay. Let's top off, and then we will go ahead and drink all this. It's all a hoax. Okay. Are we going to lose Healthium forever, or is Healthium going to turn into water or some dumb shit? Accusations of the highest level. Well, I guess we won't be fungal shifting anymore. So there's that. I guess that trip to Overgrown Jungle is looking a lot stronger now. Your 16 forever feels weird, man. An anime protagonist. Doug's subsequent shifts weren't great anyway. That's a very healthy cave, indeed. Yeah, we're gonna go to Overgrown Jungle and take advantage of this, I think. How you doing, Gondola? Welcome on in. I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? That guy's a threat in that stuff, that's for sure. There we go. Fungus is healthy and bad news. Fungus is healthy. Yeah, it's exactly one of those situations, Copy. Could look for green fungus. That's true. That is true, I could. There's another wand down here. Not sure how it got down here, but it did. Okay, so I guess we're ready to carry on. I don't think there's going to be too much more value. Okay, got out of work an hour ago. Very nice. It's always good to be done for the day. Let's see what we got down here. Gonna grab a little bit more of this juice. My goodness, take pouch. For like a green fungus. If green fungus shows up, we'll take it. For now, I'd like to keep these slots. I think I'm pretty happy with these. We should definitely go to the next floor, I think. That's where we're at. I definitely want like a teleport. I think that would be the biggest boon for us. Don't need a tablet with a wand like that, but what if I want more trick gold with my 4,000 gold in inventory? Noita is still receiving regular updates / fixes. No, it has not received an update in over a year, Panther. The only updates that we receive are via the form, or in the form of mods, which keep the game fresh, and that is basically our last bastion. Wito, you say game dead, but then there's people like Solar and Infinite Sunrise and like just a bunch of really cool mods coming out. So I would not say game dead. Like the dev updates aren't happening, but that doesn't mean we aren't getting cool mods. Can't mod out the core engine. I mean, that's not for lack of trying. There's quite a few different, like, bug fix mods in the game at this point. Which is good. Let's see if we can sneak through here. Yeah, the multiplayer mods are like a true multiplayer is on the way. And it's like right around the corner. Oh yeah, Solar, you said we were gonna do some Noita together RGB mode. Is that something you still want to do too? Because I'd love to do like a small group Noita together. I haven't done that in a while. That sounds like some fun. There we go. Just shoot this guy. Oh my god, they're shooting eggs at me. Okay. Weird wand. Not exactly hurtful, but also not exactly useful. Yeah, one of those. One of those situations. I think fungus in this situation is pretty unlikely. We gotta look around a little bit before we go down. There's a new thing, Lua JIT min hook. Dexter CD made this thing to change, replace hook. Whatever functions. Mess with Noita itself. Of course, it's not as easy as click and subscribe on Workshop. That sounds pretty darn fancy, Kobe. So does that mean we're going to be seeing like major changes and fixes to the game? Latali's quality of life mod fixes the chainsaw audio. Yeah, there is like multiple audio bugs. Wito is right. There's also the really annoying audio bug that breaks based on your client, which is dumb. Okay, let's grab some of these. Wait, does it break based on your client? What exactly is it? Don't know if it'll get used much, as it's only 13 hours, but we can hope. Yeah, that does sound like something that could be super helpful. And could definitely grow the modding scene. I look forward to seeing if people mess with it at all. There we go. We're able to punch through these areas pretty cleanly, which is nice. We don't have to worry too much about damage taken, because just a little dab of Healthium will keep us going. As long as I don't get, like, one-shot by anything. But considering we're both melee and explosion immune, the only thing we really have to worry about is, like, bosses or like, crazy bullets for the most part. And by crazy bullets, I mean the stuff that'll, like, one-shot you. Ow. That was a bad hit. I missed my tablet kick because it was at, like, a sideways angle. Sideways? Sideways? That's the word, not sidewards. I don't think sideward is a thing. These are all kind of bad, but electricity's funny. I like electricity more as a heal. I'm gonna leave it. Ooh, we got extra health. That's pretty good. All these are insane. We've got a ton of HP. Saving Grace is really nice. And Repulsion's like one of the best perks in the entire game. What would you take here, chat? I know what I would take, but I want to see what you would take. Devs want to license the engine. That's why Noita exists. Be a tech demo of the engine. Need to fix stuff. That's fair. You took Repulsion. Repulsion, Saving Grace, as you can heal. I took Saving Grace. Repulsion Field, extra health. Yeah, I'm definitely... Repulsion. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm taking Saving Grace because it's enough iframes where I can save myself with Healthium if I get down to 1 HP. It's fairly unlikely that I'm going to need it, but I think it is probably the best one. Although I think all of the options are valid, to be honest. Extra health makes Healthium stronger. Repulsion makes it so you don't have to worry about, like, the last thing. You know, there's a ton of really good ones. They're all really strong options. But yeah, I think this one's probably the best one. I need to go and find a teleport. Otherwise, I'm just going to be experiencing a bit of a slog. Trying to make it through these areas. Is this feasible? Oof. I'm going to say probably not for now. You knew you'd visit Overgrown on this daily, and the shroom pollens are bane. Yeah, that's very fair. I plan on doing the same thing, CK. Healthium heals a percentage, indeed. It is a percentage-based heal. Projectile heals are the only flat heal in the game. Everything else is percent-based. There we go. We're back in. I would like to find a teleport, and this is the most likely place for me to find it. So we're gonna do a quick look around. We've got a shop up here, which is good. Nothing to write home about, but I guess the static projectile might be worth considering. It's the only one that's really good value, I would say. Let's see what else we've got kicking around. Oh man, so Wito, how's your Hollow Knight been going? I feel like based on your titles, you're already past where I was in them, which is pretty neat. Let's see here. Negative damage by a healing exploit is flat. That's true, but that's also not really considered for my healing. But I didn't really think about that one. You killed the true-ending boss? Yeah, you're already past me then. I still gotta go do all the DLC bosses and go kill the true-ending boss. I was thinking that I might do that for the second part of the stream today, but I really don't know how long I'm gonna stream. We'll see. As you said before, it depends on definition for sure. There's some side quest stuff and some DLC stuff. I got you. I think I survived a surprising amount. There's a bit of action up here. I can smell it. Let's see. There it is. There was an Uko. Now he is dead. We should definitely be using our all-seeing eye more here. I think that would help. Oof. Taking a little bit of damage. Not that it matters, considering how much healing we've got access to. Whoops. I guess this is what we're using for healing now. My goodness. I keep almost taking a bunch of damage. I gotta work on that. There we go. Does this thing actually reveal properly? It does. Nice. Nice. It's been a while since I've been in here with All-Seeing Eye. I've actually been doing Magic Temple a lot more lately. I used to do Magic Temple all the time, but I stopped because it's kind of risky. But also at the same time, it's not. Arkansas, with the 18 months strengthening the Armada. Thank you very much there, Arkansas. Big appreciate. I hope you've been enjoying the content all this time. And I hope you enjoy the emotes there, too. Yeah, the daily has Healthium Sped Silver. It's pretty fancy. Bonjour. How you doing, Ray Tinker? Welcome on in. Okay, so we've got Plasma Crosses, which means that the Pit Boss is going to be a much more feasible kill now. We do have a couple more things that we're going to have to work on than that, though. So hopefully we can track that down. You can shoot me once or twice, I guess. That's fine. Oh, man. Agreed. Okay. A little bit of this would be good. Was the real talk at the start of the stream? I'll check the VOD. It'll be on and off. Here, Arkansas. I can go over what I was talking about earlier. So basically, I've been streaming for like at least a year and a half since the start of January 2020, without any vacation at all. And in order to prevent myself from burning out, I am going to take a little vacation of 7 days. I will be back next Thursday, and I will pretty much just not be online at all. The only place you'll see me is on Saturday. You might see me on Asthmatic Dragon's Monster Hunter stream or on Solar's stream later that night. Burnout's the worst, I totally understand. Yeah, well, the thing is, like, I absolutely adore what I'm doing, but I'm absolutely certain, like, I can just tell that I'm thinking about it too much, and that, like, that's the only thing in my brain. And I need to, like, clear my brain and just, you know, allow myself to have some time where I'm just doing whatever I want. Yeah, exactly, Kopi, for sure. Vacations command would be a good idea. Potentially Wito, but I think people will get it, and people will, like, jump into the VOD and all that sort of thing. Way better than abruptly having to leave? Yeah. Well, even this morning, I almost wasn't able to stream because I was just, like, so exhausted. But thankfully, I got up at around the right time. What if what you can't... Wait, what if what you want to do is Noita? Is that what you mean there, Jerk TV? I mean, then you play Noita, right? Let's see what we got here. That's not helpful. I think we're, like, actually set up for the kill now, which is good. Been fortunate enough to go on a few breaks and trips. I adore modding, but I've been doing it every day since the beginning of the year. I'd have gone mad. Never wanted to open my IDE again. Yeah, that's fair. You're exhausted 100% of the time. You see, that's something that I'm trying to avoid. What got shifted to Healthium? Boongis. Boongis got shifted to Healthium. Okay, so we are going to do a classic. And it's gonna look a little something like this. We should probably leave some inventory space, actually. Let's do one of those. And that's good. I'm just gonna dump a bunch of stuff on the ground and come back for it, sort of thing. You have a thought? If you go on vacation, add an
info into the About Maybe banner. Yeah, so I've actually got like a scheduled notice section that you can see is completely empty. It only gets used in times of emergency or times when I'm not streaming. And yeah, obviously I will put something in there for that. In my case, it's work-life balance issues. Yeah, that makes sense, Wito. I kind of figured as much. And I definitely experienced something very similar when I was working a shitty full-time minimum wage job plus my stream. But when I quit my my shitty job and full-time streamed, things got a lot better. But obviously that's not an option for everybody. It's not really something that you can just kind of make the decision lightly. Let me see if we can sneak through here. Beautiful. More HP. We're very, very tanky on this run. Oh! Amazing treasure chest was down here, apparently. It's so good. I love that. We're gonna have some really fun spells to play around with. So yeah, we're gonna kill the one boss, and then we're gonna go from there, probably. That's the plan. Professor Silly Pants, redeeming something really good. What do you have in mind there, Professor Silly Pants? I wish I could quit, but yeah, and someone needs to pay the bills. Yeah, that's exactly it. Have a great vacation. Thank you, Professor Silly Pants. I will. I will have a very good vacation, I'm sure. Like I said, I want to go for a hike. I want to, like, play some video games without, like, feeling guilty about it. That's like how I want to spend my time. And hopefully I can do all those things. I also want to like do a couple stream related things, just like get some maintenance stuff done. I think that would be good. Hopefully this casts. 30, 80, 110. Okay. Landmines, I see. Indeed. Hopefully they land. Ooh, they did. And that get even better if you get a Greek spell for Irem loot. Ooh. Sounds spicy there, CK. There we go. All right, another topic for Real Talk. Current thoughts on Partner. How have you felt about variety numbers? So here's the thing. My like peak average for Noita has gone down about 20 or 30 average. But my peak average for variety has gone up to around like 60 to 80, which means that we're pretty much at partner numbers regardless of what we're playing Arkansas, which is like exactly what my aim always has been, which is really, really cool. So yeah, I think we could apply whenever we want and we're good to go. But I want to get all of my emotes done and like maybe even get some emotes done in advance and just have all those ready for when I make that thing a reality, right? That's one of the things that I want to do. Let's see here. How you doing, Oleza? Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well today. Okay, let's dump all of these, and we're going to be able to make a much crazier wand in terms of power level, probably. Do a little ping pong action. I got to be careful not to go too crazy on this, but that's already a really good start. Do you only get income from donations currently on Twitch? Donations and subscriptions are my only income, Panther. That is the thing. Probably also have bots sorted out. Yeah, that one's a real struggle because it's just like a giant grind with streamer.bot trying to set it all up. But hopefully at some point I can get that all ready to go as well. This thing has 26 degrees of spread, which we can actually solve, which is wonderful. Let's see if we can fit one of these on here. We should have a double spell. And that's gonna... Ow! Oh my goodness, that was really scary. That's gonna run us out of mana. So we don't want to do that. I guess we'll just go with this then. It should be good enough. And... just hire an admin to help you, aka head mod. Might be a good idea.
I mean, if people are willing to help. I try not to, like, lean on people too much for stuff like that, but, you know, every now and then, there's things I can't... so, if it's something I can do, that's when I really would prefer to do it myself. But, yeah, it's one of those things. Let's move all these over here, like so. Good, your sleep schedule gets more and more fucked, but that comes with the upside of me being able to catch more of your streams. I guess that's okay, Oleza. Hopefully it gets back to normal. Used to not watch your variety stream too much, Noita Addict, but I'm glad to have watched Peglin have a nice death, etc. Because your dialogue and stream style is really nice. Well, thank you there, Professor Silly Pants. Yeah, I think that there's a lot of, like, Noita addicts, and I definitely do respect that. But, yeah, you know, there are, like, lots of really good games to check out. And there's lots of games that I, like, dream of playing, and then hopefully one day I can, you know, actually play it and people will enjoy it. One of the ones that I've played, I think it might be, like, my 3rd most streamed game or something stupid like that. It might be, like, 4th or 5th at this point. But, is Divinity Original Sin 2. But, yeah, those streams always did real bad, which is sad, because the stuff that goes on in that game is very similar to the stuff that happens in Noita, where it's like, oh, I'm gonna place this painting so that way this enemy can't get to me, and then I'm gonna cast this really stupid spell at them at this very specific angle so I can hit them and they can't hit me. And it's like dumb shit like that. It's really funny. I definitely gotta do, like, a full playthrough of that game on, like, a max difficulty. Because there's just so much shenanigans involved. Min-maxing feels weird, man. I love min-maxing, though, Wito. It's just funny. Vamian, thank you for subscribing there. Strengthening their Armada. Very much appreciated. I hope you've been enjoying the content. Waiting for you to break into CSGO. Alias, let's play CSGO. Just kidding. You're the only person that would play CSGO with, Solar. I just want you to know that. I don't think I would do it with anybody else. It would just drive me insane. Oh my goodness. Oleza as well, thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate that, you guys. Thank you. It definitely puts my heart a little bit at ease going into a little vacation. Thank you, guys. My goodness. You would play surf maps? Yeah, that would be big strats. Surf maps could be fun. I was thinking about doing some TF2 jump maps or something. That could be fun. I didn't see what kind of shot that is. To take a look. I'm not sure if that's the pink mage or if that's the heart mage. It's the heart mage. That's really good. There we go. Beautiful. Grind rocket dribble maps. I would do some rocket jump maps for sure. I tried CSGO for the first time last month. Maybe it was good for its time, but man, it just feels clunky to me. I think it's like the melee of FPSs where you just like actually have to be kind of a god with the movement for it to make sense. I'm gonna get hit like one more time. There we go. Okay, let's play CS 1.6. I'll do some Source. Source is a good time. I used to play Source all the time. Or we could go play one of those shitty free-to-play versions. Crossfire was the one that I used to play when I was a kid before I knew about Counter-Strike even existing. Just run the M16 on the stupid desert map and just spawn kill everybody over and over. Good times. You got over 10k hours in CSGO. Would not recommend. That is logical.
Thank you.
Hey, CK gifting out a subscription as well, causing a hype train. This one going out to Pam. Thank you, CK, for continuing this support. I really appreciate it, you guys. Can we get some Alias Baharts in chat for everybody who's been showing support? I really appreciate it, you guys. That weird World War I Minecraft crossover. Oh,
We gotta go do some like Roblox FPSs. That would be fun. It's just bullying children, and that is a really good time. Thank you guys for sending out all those Alias Baharts. I'm glad to see that everybody enjoys the Alias Basus too. Oh yeah, Gmod would be fun. Gmod could be really funny. We could do like a building contest or something. What's the boat building contest? I never found that server, but I always wanted to do it. I saw a video of some people doing a boat building thing. Thank you there, Panther, for giving 100 bits there for the vacation. I appreciate that. How you doing, boss? Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. It's children, and it's a really good time. Yeah, exactly. That's what? Oh God, that's spooky. Okay, okay. This is a little bit much. This is a lot. Someone's got to teach the kids about cyberbullying. It might as well be us. I mean, it doesn't have to be cyberbullying, but you know, just putting them in their place, showing them that, you know, just because they're the latest generation doesn't mean they're the next generation of gamers. Yeah, this is Healthium. We do happen to have Healthium just about everywhere, which is quite nice. Scam train, thank you, Professor, for keeping the scam train going. Appreciated. Seeing familiar usernames in all these Noita streams is so cozy feeling. For sure, Lisa. I like it too. Where we've just got, you know, it's one big community, right? That's ideal. This is the best damn fungal cave I've ever seen. It sure is. How do you go better than overflowing fungal caverns? I like that name. It's good. I can get behind that. It's kind of tempting to go after Master of Masters. But without Ambrosia, it's pretty spooky. There's a spells to power, which is kind of juicy. Oh my goodness. Professor, gifting out a subscription. This one going out to Gondola. Both the professors now. Thank you guys. My goodness. Thank you for forcefully conscripting Gondola and strengthening the Armada even further. Very much appreciated. There's some synergy going on here. Can't stop giggling looking at this cave. It's juicy. It is one juicy cave, that's for sure. It's definitely a good one. Do we have anything awesome off of here? The wand itself seems like it's the best part. I think we should try to look for good spells volunteering to join. Looks like I've been voluntold. Yeah. It's a forceful conscription. Everybody's getting involved. Let's see here. That's copper, not helpful. Is this a good one? No, that's the one we've already looked at. I do enjoy the big explosions here. We just get to generate so much stuff. It's amazing. Stream. Cordyceps get you more Healthium? They do. Yeah, I do have to watch out for the acid shrooms. It's a very good point. How good am I at Noita, asks Axe. I'm gonna give myself like a pretty high rating. I'm good. I'm pretty good at the video game. Oleza, oh my goodness. Holy Oleza, thank you for gifting out 10 more subscriptions. Strengthening the Armada, I really appreciate that. Holy moly. One of those even hitting Hempuli. That's wonderful. Hempuli, if you're out there, I hope you're doing well. I hope whatever game you're working on is coming along smoothly. I look forward to it. And also, we've got Paul, RVM, and Bob following. Thank you guys both. Hope you've been enjoying the stream so far. But yeah, Axe, if you want to see how good I am at Noita, I have like 1 million challenge runs on my YouTube channel. Stuff like beating the game without a wand, or like world record speed runs on all bosses, and you know, all sorts of stuff like that. So like I've got like a pretty sufficient amount of accomplishments in this game that I'm quite pleased with. It's been a good time. My goodness, thank you guys. Did I miss something from? Am I missing anything? Half Bro. Hello. 2 out of 10 says Vamian. 2 out of 10. Yeah, we do have a lot of Healthium around. Just join the stream and top deck the sub. Nice Mind's Eye. That's some gaming. Can you go over a bit of how you want to build? Oh yeah, absolutely, Bob. So I'll go over a couple of things really quick here. So we're currently using this wand here, right? You can see that it's an inverse mana wand, and what that means is that it's got more mana charge speed than max mana. And basically, when you have more mana charge speed than max mana, that means that your wand is going to have really good mana regen. You can see that this wand also has like terrible spread. So we're solving that with a reduced spread, which is a pretty common spell. I could also use like arrows to reduce the spread. But yeah, always keep an eye out for the secondary global stats of a spell. So you can see there's the top stats that are the damage and speed. That's individual to this Luminous Drill. But the bottom stats affect the entire wand, which are cast delay and recharge time. And you can see that this wand does have a bit of recharge time. But between these two Luminous Drills, we lose all of our recharge time, which allows us to shoot really fast. And I think just like knowing a lot of the interactions between spells is really important. So make sure you experiment with different spells. Like for example, Ping Pong Path, it increases the lifetime of a spell and makes it fly back and forth, which is normally completely useless. But on a spell like Ping Pong, or on a spell like Luminous Drill, you get this incredible ranged effect, which makes it really, really valuable, right? It's quite strong. Let me try to catch up here in chat. My brain's a little bit melty right now. Thank you guys. It says TLDR is okay. Can some oil barons get the scam train to rank to level 5? Thanks. Vacation tax. Oh my god. Thank you, Blind Lurker. I cannot thank you guys enough. I did not think that this was what was gonna happen opening up the stream today. Genuinely. Thank you all so much for the support. I really appreciate it. CK forcing the train to continue. This one going out to Rainbow's our guy. That's funny. Thank you there, CK. Gifting out yet another subscription. Last night I got killed by freeze enemies and a frog in your long run. That's super brutal, Axe. Yeah, trying to make sure you have melee immunity is rather important. Freeze damage is super scary. It's one of the last things that can one-shot kill you. What's the train driver called in English? A conductor is the train driver, Sokolis. I do believe. Sometimes an engineer. Yeah, that would be a good one too. Rich toot toot.
Thank you.
TCK as well. This one going up to Kopi Human. Thank you there, TCK. Go away, sister. I guess I'll have to for a little while. I will have to. But thank you guys. Another 100 bits. These ones coming from Boss Base. Thank you, Sutter and Boss Base. I appreciate you guys. Oh my god. I will have a good vacation. I'm gonna, you know what? I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like go try to set up like a couple day hike with some friends. I don't know how long it'll last, but I'm gonna like bring my camera along and hopefully I can get some cool like outdoors pictures, because I haven't done any photography in like a couple years, and I think that's like one of the things that I want to do. But yeah, my goal is I'm gonna try and like disconnect from the internet as much as humanly possible, and at least not the internet, but social media. That said, you will be seeing me on Asthmatic Dragons and Solar Stream this weekend, but other than that, I'm just gonna be like big chillin'. It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna speed run my vacation. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it felt like a speed run. That happens. That's just how my brain works. All right, good luck finding lunch there, CK. Good to have that insurance set when you're going outside. True. What I'm hearing is outdoor stream. In the future, if I can ever buy one of those crazy fancy like streamer backpacks, I'll definitely like get some Starlink internet and do a hiking stream. I would love to do something like that. That would be freaking badass. That would be so cool. Yeah, I'd really like to do some hiking streams in the future. I think that would be... have you guys ever seen a hiking stream? I don't know if I have. Just not simply get Starlink internet. Okay, well, you know. A man can dream, okay? Mr. Juan, top right. Okay. Starlink is also geo-locked. Oh, so what you're saying is that it's not just available in the middle of a... in the middle of a hike? At least touches grass. I do touch grass. Normally I save it for like when I do something too nerdy, but every now and then it just happens. But thank you for another 300 bits there, Panther. Speedrun a short hike while hiking. That is a good game. Somebody else did that recently. They speedran Cuphead while hiking to the top of a mountain, right? You have a friend who made his business to set up streamers who want to do IRL streams, so if you ever consider, I can hook you guys up. Yeah, I mean, that could be pretty neat. I don't think I've got, like, big money to throw around like that for that sort of thing, but that could be really cool, boss. Am I all caught up here? I think I am. I'm trying my best to keep up with you guys. I think I am. Yeah, that was Easy Peasy that did that. Crazy. Yeah, he's got some really cool videos. We got another wand down here. I don't know if I ever found that wand that people were talking about that I was missing. But, you know, so far so good, I would say. Look at that. That is a tier 4 hype train. Thank you guys very much. I cannot, like, understate how appreciative I am of that. Thank you. Got scammed, Clan. Oh, no. My goodness. All right, let me shoot a couple of these. Beautiful. We've got so much money. We could actually just kind of stay here forever if we want. This is, like, the best of biomes. We're just going to be perma-healing forever. I probably do have to look at the screen, at least, but for the most part, we're kind of set. Okay, let's see if we can sneak through here. Beautiful. Ooh, there's the electric curse that I want. Have you ever gotten killed because Noita decided that you can't move? That used to happen to me an absolute ton, Axe, when I was newer. It happens to me less and less all the time now. And especially since I pretty much always try to have a teleport wand on me. It very rarely happens these days, Axe. But it definitely used to happen to me every couple runs almost when I was newer to the game. Yeah, Strange Mannequin, this is a good one. Better have a good vacation. I will do my best to have an awesome vacation. Dropped the TP wand once, never did it again. TP wand just kind of like changes the game forever in the best way. What am I looking for? I was looking for Weakening Curse Electricity, actually, and now we've got it. We're gonna do a 6 wand strat here, just because I can. Might as well. We'll save ourselves some time. And we're gonna put this over here, and gonna put that over there. Oops. Okay. Okay, I think we're in the right position for everything. Good. So that's a fun little trick to carry extra wands. A bit of trickery, indeed. A little bit of trickery going on there. Bamboozle in the game. And yeah, we're gonna go back up and we're gonna set up some stuff. No, it is programmed to troll players anyways, that's true. Vacation is anything like this stream, then you're in for a good time. Indeed. Well, I'm not sure how much it'll be like my stream, but, you know, I'll definitely be having an enjoyable time. I'm gonna make sure that I try and, like, meet up with some friends and stuff, because that's not something that I get to do terribly often. Okay. Let's run on over this way. We managed to get an absolute crap ton of HP, which is great. We're in really good shape on this run. So the next step is we found a ton of those weakness mages. We're gonna go from there. What you do to prepare for a long run, and what do you do after beating the spider boss? If you're preparing for a long run, that means you should probably go to Parallel Worlds and pick up a couple extra perks. Other than that, I don't think there's any real extra preparation needed. Other than maybe, like, get Add Trigger. That spell is really good. And also get, Greeks. Greeks and Add Trigger are not mandatory, but so dang good that you'd kind of be silly not using them. Especially for a long run. It means that you do have to kill a couple bosses, but Alchemist is really easy. And I actually have a feature-length Master of Masters guide with Latali that has basically everything you could ever possibly need to know about the boss. So, like, yeah, definitely getting those two bosses killed for a long run will go a long way toward making the run much easier. Those would be my primary suggestions, is getting some of the boss kills done. Okay. There's a cool trick on this guy. You get, like, right up in his crotch. You just can blow him up. Grab a lot of money up or below for shopping. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Stacking greed and not, like, overdoing your rerolls is really good. Fury Forged has a great video on overflowing your rerolls. I would definitely recommend doing that. Overflowing your rerolls can make it so you have unlimited, well, not unlimited, but nearly unlimited perk rerolls. And it's not too difficult to set up. Also, maybe look into building a parallel world teleporting wand. You're heading to bed. Have a good one there, Blind Lurker. I will see you next Thursday, more than likely. Let's see if we can sneak through here. Make things work without them, but they also have so much use to open up many possibilities. Indeed. Okay, we're going to take a D-sharp EG, which are great. It should be very useful. And now we're going to go do some quick editing. And hopefully that infestation will be the ticket to getting Electricity Weakening Curse on me. We'll see. I don't remember if I allowed myself to... Like, I'm not sure what the first place is where I can set up for stuff. Let's see. Can I edit in here? I can, and I even left that. That's funny. Okay, so, all I want is these two on a wand. Oops. Alright, I have too many wands. And I want that, I guess. And we'll dump this. A bit of an iffy trade, but I think it'll probably be... It'll probably pay off in the long run. You prefer Parallel World Teleport Wand and do the search than travel normal? Why? Because a Parallel World Travel Wand is just more efficient when it comes to stacking up perks. And also, it's really efficient for stacking up orbs, assuming you're going for a long run Vamian. So it's helpful in a bunch of different ways. Okay, so this wand is dead to me. And we need to go back and pick up this thing. That's not hitting me with enough efficiency. It's taking a few shots. Let's try this. It's a little iffy. Is there really a normal way in the game, in a game like Noita? Not really. I guess, like, there's a normal way for me to do a thing, but not necessarily for anybody else. Right? I think that's exactly it. It doesn't seem to work. How often does this hit us? Often enough, where it seems okay. I kind of wish I had Chaotic Transmute or something. Oh man, we're gonna be able to get really dumb at the end of this run. I guarantee at least one crash in this game right now. That is my guarantee, is that we're gonna have at least one really, really stupid crash. And it's gonna be my own fault. I can already see the build. Okay. So we're gonna go hit up some stuff. What am I trying to do with Weakening Curse? I'm setting it up so that way I can basically heal off of electricity because I can get more healing that way. Does Transmute how does Transmute interact with with this one again? I'm actually not sure. I can't remember. I know it does something. Probably breaks the path or something weird. I would be willing to bet that it makes more infestation and it removes the acceleration. It either removes part of the acceleration mechanic or it removes the entire acceleration mechanic. So basically there are certain spells that gain damage based on increase in velocity, and Infestation is one of them, but it's also the only one of those spells with a natural deceleration to it, which is kind of a problem. So you need to, like, try extra hard to get it to work, essentially. Trying to get hit, maybe something with ping pong? Nah, it's fine. Let's see here. Okay, we need to find some wizards. There should be some wizards around here. We've definitely seen them before. That's not the wizard I'm seeking. There we go. Hopefully we can track one down. What's the long-term plan for this run? Sky's the limit? Yeah, I don't know yet, Infinite. I'm not sure. Also, how you doing today? Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. Oh, let's get a little bit of that on me. Okay, I guess we'll go down to the next zone really quick. Just, oh my goodness. That's a lot. Polymorph makes me a little bit uncomfortable. But other than that, I guess it's not so bad. My goodness. My goodness. Real talk. How you doing, DDPS Gizzle? Yeah, we've had our real talk little segment here and there about you know, burnout and all that sort of thing, and where I'm at with streaming, and basically I'm just gonna take a little vacation, and that's the long and short of it. But all is exceedingly good. Still loving what I'm doing, and I just think that in order to make my stream better, I need to take some time off, because I'm a little unhappy with how some of my more recent streams have been. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit of time off for that. Healing Bolt Pog? Yeah, I don't think Healing Bolt's gonna be too helpful. We'll keep that that one thing in mind there, Retinger. We'll keep the what was it called again? Ooh. Ah! I hate everything about that. We'll keep the mana in mind. But for now, it's not too helpful. I'm looking for one of these wizards. Might have to go further down. Not sure yet. We'll see. Was that an add trigger or magic explosion on the ground? I'm pretty sure it was a magic explosion. There's a piercing as well. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. We got some stuff waiting for us, that's for sure. Okay. Gonna have to sneak through here. Wasn't it just a normal explosion? Yeah, it might not have even been magic explosion. It's true. Yeah, basically, if you see me, like, walk past a really good spell, you can more than likely assume that I noticed it and didn't pick it up, either for a reason or because it wasn't the spell you thought it was. That happens a lot with, like, Energy Orb and stuff, actually. Where it's like, oh man, you just passed a mana. It's like, nope, that was an Energy Orb. Except this most recent time, Retinger knew what it was. He saw it. He saw it pretty quick. Oop. Let's see if we can sneak through here. I do remember seeing a Poly or Heart Mage. I'm not looking for a Poly or a Heart Mage. I'm looking for the Weakness Mage, which is the white mask one. That's who we're after currently. Once we track him down, we'll be good to go. He should be somewhere down here. Yeah, there was an add mana. You're correct. I saw that one. Okay, there's a bunch of... Oh, no. I'm a monster. Okay. You're who I'm after. Yeah, this is the guy who we're seeking. And basically what we have to do is we have to apply infestation to ourselves, or this electric curse. Did I miss a lot? I mean, that really depends. There, burger. Okay, so we got it on in time, which is good. Weaken thyself. So basically we're applying a percentage debuff to ourselves, plus a flat debuff, and when his flat debuff wears off, the percentage debuff then becomes a percentage buff when it wears off, which is why it's so crazy. So basically we go into the negative resistance, which means that we heal, which is exceedingly good. There we go. Good stuff. We're taking a little bit of damage, but nothing too serious. Did you miss a lot? Just nothing too crazy there, Burger. Same idea as Heartache, but different numbers are in play. Yeah, that's a decent way of thinking about it, for sure. There we go. So we're up to 3, and you can actually be like perfect neutral against some of them, but we're looking to go more than perfect neutral. That's crazy. Didn't know that one. Yeah, it's really helpful, Vamian. And you can do it with all of them at the same time. So like explosion, electric, melee, projectile. Projectile in particular tends to be the best one, because there's lots of projectile damage in this game, and that's what most enemies deal damage with. So using that is really, really strong. Yeah, it is basically a form of healing for late game. But note that when you have a perk that negates that damage type, you can no longer heal from that damage type, which is very important. And on top of that, if you get frozen meleeed, even if you have the healing, you'll still get killed, because it's a different type of damage, essentially. Okay, so this is going to be my last one, and then we'll go ahead and put, like, electricity on our wand, and use that sort of thing to heal. Perks prevent you from taking said damage, indeed, even if negative. True. Okay, let's do a little bit of that. There we go. All right, so we're all set up. We've definitely got enough of these activated at this point. So now electrical damage is my friend, and we just got to get out of here alive, and then we're pretty much good to go. Might be a little bit easier said than done, given the path we're having to take, but for the most part, we're looking pretty good. I've been glued! God damn it. Okay, there we go. This is very useful information. Indeed. Indeed it is. Let's see if we can jump up here. Looking pretty good for the most part. Okay. Let me see if we can sneak through there. Frozen melee does extra damage aside from the hit, which can't be reduced. Yeah. It's just one of those things. Bypassing... I don't think it bypasses Saving Grace. That wouldn't make any sense. Saving Grace will always save you, unless you're polymorphed. You've seen it bypass? Was it from a tentacle? Because they hit multiple times. I don't think it should be possible for that to be bypassed. Let's do a little bit of this, and that goes there. That goes there. And then we're gonna go grab our mana, and we'll get the heck out of here. Where's this other wand? There's some more electricity, but I already have some of that, so that's not really a concern of mine. Is this the mana wand? No. What about this one? Also, still no. It's probably this one precariously over the stuff, isn't it? Indeed it is. We're gonna dump the... no, I want the infestation. Infestation's way too cool to give up. We're gonna do one of these. And one of these days I'll finish my guide on how to do this. It's just such a pain in the butt to set up. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this is definitely like one of the most goofy bugs in the entire game, but it is very convenient if you're just looking to like go fast, you know? And that is definitely what we're doing. We're having a very casual game of Noita. Is Extra Life better than Saving Grace? I would argue that Saving Grace is significantly better than Extra Life. Even though Extra Life is more likely to save you a single time, saving grace can save you many times, and the better you are at the game, the more times saving grace will be effective. How are you stacking wands? So basically, I'm using like a super crazy glitch, Bob. First thing you need to do is have your screen in windowed mode. That's actually the first part of the combination. The next thing you need to do in your options is make sure under input that your game pauses when unfocused. So that way when you Alt-Tab, if you're holding a wand, so you hold a wand, hit Alt-Tab, and then you click anywhere back on the screen, and you will be holding that wand permanently. So you can see, you know, it just, like, holds it in place. And then you get to, like, click a location. So, like, I'll click right here, right? And then I'll do the same thing with these. This isn't an empty slot, but I can move this into that slot, which makes this an empty slot. So, that's a thing. And that's where the real magic of the crazy glitch is. So basically, it's mostly just useful for, like, transporting wands and stuff. But it is, like, really, really powerful if you wanted to get silly. Yeah, Noita's a really fun game. Glitches be crazy, yeah. I know some people really dislike this sort of power, but, you know, it's funny. It's just funny. It's a single-player game. It's not harming anybody. At some point, you can't collect gold anymore. Yeah, so if you do this too much, it'll make it so you can't collect gold, you can't pick up hearts, all sorts of crazy stuff starts happening. And you can even, like, fill up all of your spell slots with items. So if you wanted to collect all the tablets at once, you could potentially do that, potentially. Which we should probably do as a run at some point. That could be fun. So let's just dump some of these wands on the ground here really quick. That way we've got some inventory space to work with. Oh my goodness, what have I done? So we're going to... How do I want to do this? They're all stacked up in such an awkward manner. How do I get them out of my inventory, dang it? Oh god. It's happening. We're just gonna do a quick mod restart. That seems like a good strategy. So if we restart the game, it'll probably fix itself. You can't. You can. You can. There we go. See, that adjusted them. Can you cast multiple wands at the same time with that? No. Maybe try swapping on the ground. Yeah, that would have worked, stack shards. That's true. I was just in a bit of a panic for no reason. This wand is useless to me, and I would like to keep Infestation, because that's really good. And Electric Curse could be helpful for a Leviathan kill, who I might pay a visit to on this run. We'll see. There we go. So these are the 3 wands that I care about for the most part. Sifting through thousands of pings to find messages about Freeze Melee Saving Grace. Oh, what about... Oh, there it is, Kopi. I'm sorry. Saving Grace can be used infinitely, assuming you get your health back up, but is useless against tick damage usually. Extra life will always protect you, even freeze melee, etc. And give you more health, but it's always single use. Indeed. I mean, if you get 2, it's still multi-use, for sure. But there are, like, situations where I think Saving Grace is just better for the most part. Why can't you dual-wield wands like a mad lad? I actually have a video on how to do that, Axe. You can dual-wield wands, but you can only use passives on the one wand. Does the weakness trick work with... Wait, does the weakness trick work with Infestation? Yeah, that's what I use to apply it, because Infestation deals damage to Mevamian. There's a mod that can do that. That's funny, Gopi. I mean, per stack. Also, Saving Grace gives you, I think it's like 200 frames worth of iframes, which is just absolutely bonkers in terms of power level. So you could definitely get away with doing some dumb stuff like that. That wouldn't be a problem. Okay, let's try to store some things here and there. I'm going to get some more garbage on here. Gamma can go up at the front. We can start to get kind of silly here. I need some big electrical damage. Has anybody seen lightning? There's an issue with not refreshing spells on your offhand, so you need to unequip it first, but it's quite nice. Oh, interesting. Use a trigger with another projectile inside, modified with weakness. For example, a spark trigger with weakening curse, spark bolt, can be shot into the ceiling into yourself. You'd need to have like piercing or something to get that to function. It's not like it has the piercing effect tied to it, but you could use a healing bolt, for example, to apply it to yourself. Yeah, infestation or healing bolt or like anything that deals damage to the player is what you're looking for, Vamian. Sorry, my brain didn't properly parse what the question was. He talked to the mod dev a bit, and there's an updated version of the system. One of the mods. Yeah, it has to be a self-hit spell. Lightning is a fungal spell in the middle. Is a spell in the middle of fungal caverns. Okay, cool. That's where we'll head. Where we'll head. Why don't you ask? Oh my god, what is happening here? Let's not be on fire. My goodness. Why don't you ask for lightning, because this is what I was doing by the end. Let me take a look here. Oh my. That is quite a lot of lightning there, CK. We'll see if we can top it. Oh yeah, I guess we'll show off the whole like healing effect if we can. I gotta drown first, I guess. So, am I taking damage? No, because I'm in one of these stupid golden circles. Let me get out of there. The whole water is golden circles. Actually, you could eventually reroll into electricity immunity. I see. Oh, that guy's dead. So we have taken damage here. And you can see we're now back up to full HP. Which is pretty cool. Okay. Let's see what else we've got around here. Oh, that guy's immune. Of course he is. Where was the electrical wand around here? I can't recall. I guess we'll just do a quick cursory look through and find it. Should be an easy enough one to track down. The reason I want to use lightning is because it has inherent piercing to it. And we can increase the lifetime with Ping Pong Path to do funny things. I don't know if it's self-damage piercing or if it's like note piercing. Does anybody know? I feel like that's a Caluresis or Latali question potentially, but there might be somebody here in chat who knows. You met the other fungal cavern, Smile. Oh, yeah, I'm not going back there. Forget that. What piercing? Does it have like normal piercing or does it have like note style piercing? Love these advanced mechanics. They're fun. They're a lot of fun. We're looking for lightning. Hasn't shown up yet, but that's okay. Remember, we've got Tau, and we've also got copy random spells thrice. Have an easy time. You'll have an easy time finding electric stuff? Okay. That's good to hear. I wonder if I should go get Mato. Yeah, let's go get Mato Sade. We're gonna go and grab that really quick so that we've got unlimited digging. Note style, but you could be misremembering. Okay. Ukos heal you now? Yes, they do. They will only be able to heal me. They will not be able to harm me in any way. Speaking of which, let's get a little heal going. There we go. We gotta get, like, electric arc and stuff. That'd be nice. There's so many goodies that we're gonna be able to acquire on this run. That's funny, I accidentally did, like, a tab reset. Modding has made it so difficult to understand people, since now I can't think of what a spell does, but rather what stats it changes. That's interesting, Kopi. I know it feels like every time I'm chatting with like Caluresis or Latali, and they're like, it's like, give me 1 second, I'm gonna go look at the code. I'm like, no, we could just we could just talk about it and figure it out. It's funny. Normal piercing can hit yourself. Other type of piercing can only hit enemies. Right. Basically, what I mean is, like, what is the multi-hit coefficient, and can it hit the player? What do we have here? Short-range homing. I'll take it. Piercing, more like enable self-hit plus disable this. That guy's head just got chopped off. There we go. We're definitely doing some good damage, which is nice. That's not the wand we seek. That is the place that I came back up. Okay. I think we're in pretty good shape here, for the most part. I'm gonna need to open up some inventory space here. Let's just put a freeze charge on that. Actually, I don't want a freeze charge on that. That would be annoying. This wand's pretty decent, but it's not really what I'm after. What am I willing to get rid of here? I think the answer is nothing. All these spells are way too good. So we'll keep them. We don't have a ton of room for whatever's in the eye room, but that should be fine. It's so nice being able to, like, bump into those things and not die for it. Okay, so we can be homeowners if we want, but I don't really feel the need. Probably have enough slots. Okay, cool. We still have a pretty wicked weakness to percentage damage from, like, certain things, which is kind of annoying, but we'll be okay. Note homing is like mists, where it sets to not die on collision, meaning it hits as long as every... Yeah, notes are incredible. They're basically just better mists in every way, Kopi. It took a really long time for people to, like, catch on to that, I think. But at this point, I'm pretty sure that just about everybody knows just how good notes are. Or at least I hope. I hope that's the case. Because notes are just, like, probably one of the best spell sets in the whole game. Let me see if we can jump up here. That's awesome, Stack Shards. Okay, let me do one of these. Whew. This run is zooming. We're definitely really powerful at this point. Let's see, we should have enough here, hopefully. Love me some note builds, indeed. We got Taika and we got double blood. Got thunder charge. Wowee. Wowee. Do we want to go notes? Or sorry, do we want to go this, maybe? When you go to a parallel world, are all the perks and spells the same? No, they're different. But somewhat slightly different. They're not, like, precisely different. So, it's weird. It's a little weird on it. This seems good. And, I do note the double touch of blood. Or the double blood on crit thing. That seems really good. I'd like to mess around with that, potentially. Pardon me. The wand spell can get you unlimited wands. Indeed, we got Taika Sova, which can indeed get us unlimited, unlimited spells, which is pretty funny. Or unlimited wands and unlimited spells, just a combination of the two. It's not perfectly safe for me just yet, but it's still pretty good overall. There's another crit. This guy's dead. Left Nala in Pyramid if you want. Noted. Okay. We need to make a wand that can kill wands and spawn wands without lagging the game. How do we want to accomplish this? We could use piercing theoretically. I don't know. I'm really not sure yet. Let's just take it slow for now. We'll just start spawning some wands in. And we'll see what we get. Wow, that's good. That's really good. Yeah, there are spell limitations, indeed. Pretty significant limitations. What are your keybinds and how do you move your fingers when kicking? It feels awkward to kick sometimes. Yeah, so F is a shitty kicking button. I use E to kick.
And C is the button I use to get to my tablet. I have Q for water. This is one of my mouse buttons, and this is one of my mouse buttons. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Copause, or Kpause, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Hope you've been enjoying the stream so far. So yeah, basically the big strat for me is to just I hit E and then I kick, and depending on the angle, it's gonna work better than others. Like if you're going straight down, you can click them at the same time, and it will work just about every single time. But if you're doing it at an angle, you're gonna have to adjust, and that's when it gets a little bit trickier. You have 12-button mouse, so you have all your wand item slots on your mouse. You also use kick there. Yeah, maybe like adjusting one there onto like your keyboard would be helpful. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I've never used a crazy mouse like that, Stack Shards. Tablet kicking? Yeah, so that's where you kick a tablet as you throw it, and it goes further. How did you spawn wands? I have a spell called Taika Sova, and I have another spell called Gamma. Gamma makes Taika Sova unlimited, and I can just fire it off repeatedly. Yeah, Eon Kick is just a million times better, in my opinion. Like, you don't need to have access to your use button that quickly, and F is quite acceptable for that, in my opinion. So I just reversed the order on that. But yeah, tablet kicking, that was a fail. That's a success. You can see the difference is, like, a failure is really slow, and a success is really fast. So you have to be able to tell the difference, for one, whether you succeeded. You can hear the sound that you've succeeded, and it's very visual as well. Use shift key, very easy to press with your pinky. Now that's impressive. You must have some pinky strength. My pinky has always failed me. Back when I used to play Minecraft as a kid, I'd like go to the nether, and I'd press down so hard with my pinky finger on shift when I was like bridging, and it was just the scariest shit every time. And I don't think I ever fell, but that didn't stop it from being absolutely terrifying the entire time. It's just super spooky. But yeah, as for... Oh, hang on. This one can be used for farming. This wand can definitely be used for farming. So what we're going to do is we're going to spawn in one wand, and then I'm going to use this here. And then I can just double these up with a double spell. And we're explosion immune, so this is going to fire pretty fast. We're going to need some more cast delay, potentially. Yeah, I do have a full guide on tablet. Can you statue kick for more reliable hits? On which, Stokeless? Like on the wands? Probably, but, you know, this is honestly pretty reliable. Somebody whose favorite Minecraft activity was making public transportation system in the nether. My left pinky is now flinching. I'm glad that I'm not the only one there, CK. Holy moly. What an experience. Okay. This is incorrect. Right, these aren't exploding properly, because I gotta shoot down. There we go. We can just kind of spawn wands and murder them as we go. Speed bridgers. Speed bridgers are nutty. Holy moly. Any like speed builder in general in Minecraft, that infinite respect for. Some crazy stuff. Even like freaking Fortnite builders, if they're not using macros, which it feels like they probably are, but if they're like actually doing that with their hands, that's just so super duper impressive to me. Looking at the spell pool of Taika Sova means, I mean, Mana Orb, Homing, Lumi, Heavy Shot, Weakening Curse seems like an automatic win pretty much. Yeah, it really depends on what you're going for. But, yeah, I mean, you can even get Chainsaws, see? So, like, they're pretty darn good. It's a pretty nice pool of spells to pick from. Okay, let's take another quick glance through here. One of the big problems is that, like, a lot of the wands are pretty shit because of the very common nature of them being, like, shuffle yes. But you're more in it for the spells than anything. Does someone have a clip where aliens spawn like 10,000 wands in a second? Yeah, that definitely exists. That definitely exists, Sokolis. It should be a pretty easy find, actually. Did you see the Freeze Melee Saving Grace link I sent? I didn't. I missed it. Would you relink it? Since it... Hang on. What was that? My goodness!
Enjoy your vacation.
Thank you there, Kieran. I really appreciate that. 9 months strengthening the Armada. I hope you're doing well. Maybe we should catch up and play some Temtem. That would be cool. We can run through the storyline together or something. Could be really neat. Oh man. Do they have Nuzlocke in that mode or in that game yet? I really want that to be a thing. I desperately want the Nuzlocke mode. Oh man, Vamian, I've got like some sick shinies. I have a shiny what's the pre-evolution of Gario? Gario's like one of my favorite Temtem, and I got a shiny before I could level him up and get him fully evolved. And it was driving me nuts. Is Temtem better Pokemon? It is definitely better Pokemon. It's sick. Gonna attempt to sleep. Have a good one, y'all. Thank you so much, Solar, for hanging out with us today. I'll catch you later. The Freeze Melee does direct HP reduction on top of the melee damage. Okay. Have you guys tried Poke MMO? I have not. Is it good? Yeah, let me open. So it says here in the Noita Discord, Saving Grace and Freeze Melee Saving Grace does not trigger. That is very interesting. Oh, that's good to know. No official Nuzlocke yet, but I'm down for a co-op Nuzlocke. That'd be so sick. It would be so... Oh my god, could you imagine your teammate losing everything? Oh man. If there's one thing I've learned about, like, the gameplay in that game is that it is actually insanely hard to like, do a Nuzlocke, probably. You got a Volpy shiny and a perfect 7/7 in team with Kinu perfect shiny. Holy shit, Vamian, you're stacked. It's amazing. Yeah, I've got a team of perfects that I have for PvP, but I don't think any of them are shinies. Yeah, oh man, it's been a while. I'm gonna have to like go and look into that game again, like get all the information down in my head, because it's tough to remember all of that stuff. I never did any breeding myself. I just like did the dailies and then bought the perfect Pokemon. But I do have like the supplies to make some perfect Pokemon. I just can't remember what they are. It would be a lot of fun. Are they allowing you to multi-account at least? How to transmute might be useful. That's true. Wow. Well, we got Black Hole now, so that's good news. Let's take a little B-hole action. And we'll take a chaotic transmute. I hear you can use it on plasma to remove the beams. You can. That is a very good use for it. Yeah, it is very, very strong for that. That is true. There's accelerative homing and orbit shot could be good, considering you've got notes. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with what I have. What do I want to go for? I got some ideas. I really want a wand refresh. We're just gonna try and get real OP. Does wide plasma modifier work on Plasma Cross? Yeah. I love Plasma Widener. If you divide it enough times, you can make it like just delete the entire world and it looks sick as hell. I love it. It's one of the coolest effects in the whole game. We really could use some more storage, to be honest. That's where I'm at with this run. Okay, let's go ahead and rebuild briefly. So this is going to be our wand of choice. Let's not murder the fish in our healing endeavors. Just do one of these. Actually, I guess I can just grab the full heal, huh? That's an option. Can stack to enhance it further with Moo. Yeah, but just like spamming divide bys is probably way more reliable. Okay.
So we've got manas on here, and with these, we can put on short-range homing, which might be nice. And that'll just go infinite, which is great. Where do you find the wand spawning spell? I never see it in my runs. It's incredibly rare. Because it is a utility spell, it can't spawn on wands. So that means you need to search shops for it. And I highly recommend either low shops, like bottom 2 floors, or side shops, which have uncapped ability to drop like anything, essentially, X. Flying homing chainsaws that shoot thunderbolts as it flies. That would be pretty cool. I could get chainsaw on here pretty freely, I think. Like that just works. Okay, there we go. Gamma or whatever spell, the only spell shoots more of itself. Okay, so I think we're pretty much good to go. Oh, this is making this wand annoying. That's unfortunate. Okay. We should be able to pair that. I'm surprised by my lack of multicasts. Let's grab a double really quick here. I definitely need to start grabbing those. What spells are, wait, what spells are the ghosts that carry the wands affected by? Are they immune to anything? Yeah, so these guys are actually friends. They won't attack you unless you attack them, which means you need to use special spells that will deal damage to them. I couldn't just kill them with anything. So that's why I created a wand that used explosive projectile. Because explosive projectile will hit the target no matter what, which is pretty important when you're trying to guarantee some damage. Hungry Ghost is pretty good. But so is Permanent Shield. I think Permanent Shield has a higher chance of saving me, and our damage output is already, like, insane. So hopefully we don't have too much to worry about in that regard. And I'd like to get some more goodies going on this run if possible. But so far, we're looking pretty good. Definitely don't have too much to complain about. Just kind of rip through that guy. Let's see what we've got up here. I could mess around with the tentacle a little bit. We did leave a spells to power behind in that previous biome. So we could go check that out. And by previous biome, I mean the fungal that we were in ever so briefly. Oh, well, that's not what I wanted. Set me on fire somehow. There we go. Why is Chunk of Soil so rare? It's a material spell. Material spells just happen to be quite rare. Well, that's a wand for me. That's for sure. I definitely want that. We're gonna do our meme because, you know, in for a penny, in for a pound. That orb has innate piercing, which is cool. Plasma spells create an orb projectile that adds a beam to it. The cross adds about 90 degrees. Plasma Enhancer goes through the wand and edits each beam to be stronger and wider. The projectile, actual projectile is tiny dot of the laser. The counter-transmutation breaks and messes up a lot of projectiles. Indeed, I'm aware of a lot of the craziness it does. Given their strange behavior, goes through and breaks all the beams. Makes them not work, leaving only the orb. Indeed. How'd the meme work? Asking which one? The meme that allows me to carry extra wands? Is that what we're talking about? Do one of these. I really gotta finish the YouTube video on these. That way I can just link that. Is Slither Path useful at all? It's useful for speed. There's some spells that gain speed and don't get affected by the path itself, and those are the ones that are most useful. I really like it for, like, tentacles, because it's just raw speed then, in that scenario. Does your cat allow you to rub her belly? At a cost, yes. It is a grave cost. I got this the other day. Wait, can you even see it? I don't know if you can see it. Where is it? It's like right here. Yeah, you can barely see it. God, my arms are so pale. There's like a huge slice across my arm when I woke up the one day, and I'm like, what the heck, cat? What did you do? We see arm hair. I swear one of those arm hairs was actually like a giant horizontal slice across my arm. Okay. Let's dump this. We'll put these here for the time being. I'm gonna dump this wand because it's garbage. And I don't need all of these. We're gonna make a significantly better wand on this thing. And hopefully we can make something, like, genuinely good. I'm gonna do an explosive wand design, I think, because I'm done with the boring wand. Let's do a spark bolt piercing, short-range homing into, copy thrice, thunder charge, Tau, then we're gonna need a chainsaw up at the front to try and reduce the cost of this a bit. The damage up is gonna go in the back. Luminous drill we'll keep one of. Okay, it'll just like arm. That's fair. We're gonna put the reduced spread on here and the teleport on here, because that's good. Piercing trigger into Mato Sade doesn't really do anything that cool, sadly. I wish it did. Okay, we're gonna want Thunder Charge on there, double mana go up at the front. Gonna need a ping pong path here, Orbit Cast can go here. These should be at the tail end of the wand. And that's starting to look pretty good. Let's just get a double spell in there, which can go there. And let's just fire it off, I guess. I think it's ready. No, it needs another double. Oops. That goes right there. Okay. Can you spawn thousands of worms with a worm launcher on such piercing trigger? I don't believe so. Wait, would it be better if I did this? Maybe? I wonder. I want the Tau to be hit as many times as possible. I think this is the best way to do it. Okay. Ah! It doesn't seem like as many as I want. I think we want more than that. We're gonna want this for sure. We've got glue, so we could get high again, potentially. I'm not too worried about that, though. Okay, so we need more bullets. Indeed, CK, I kind of have, haven't I? Okay, but what if we did this? Are you guys ready for my game to break? I promised a crash. Here it comes. Oh, this is a bad idea. Oh, it didn't happen. Alright, well that's good. I guess we'll go into the next level then. This is a bad idea. I'm not shooting that guy. That is a bad that's the worst idea. There's too many dudes. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. You know, this wasn't that bad, seemingly. Yeah, that was acceptable. I love how there's yeah, there are some spells happening, that's for sure. Oops. I want in there. And I want in here. Now this is magic. I love how that's how I heal myself. Oh my. Okay. Good stuff. There's a small chance that I die using this wand, by the way. But I'm willing to take that chance. Because I think it's worth it. Oh my god. I do not want those things anywhere near me. It looks so cool. I like this wand. Look at that mess over there. Small bite might be an understatement. Well, you know. I'm sure it'll work out. That guy just got blown up somehow. Good stuff. Ooh. That one's a little laggy. What is the payload? We've got a a Tau dividing infestation by 3 and then chaos magic. The only thing that can kill you is an earthquake rock. There's definitely enough projectile damage coming out of this thing that could murder me pretty much instantly, Dr. Cran. That was a little bit close for comfort. That's also a lot of acid damage coming out. Divide by 3. It's copy random spells 3 times. Projectile weakening when? If it shows up. Dude, what is going on there? That's scary. Pick one of these, I guess. What do we have over here? Guaranteed short-range homing. It's pretty fun. Wow, that looks cool. Yeah, it is killing them too fast. Used to be terrified of the vault. Now I just feel bad for the place. Vault is scary in the right situation, but not in this one, that's for sure. Do one of these, I guess. Pretty good. Pretty good. That guy's just really dead. This is... It's just some good, clean fun with this one. What a lovely wand. I love how all the clouds come into reality. Yeah, Vault is understandably scary. I call the Vault the last honest attempt at killing the player, because the biome following this is just like a bunch of bullshit one-hit kills. At least this place, it just tries to murder you properly. 3 out of 10 wand. I just gotta hit something tankier and you'll be more impressed. I'm sure that's the... Oh, hey. That's Wooder. And a Giga Nuke. Oh, I'm up here now. Not really where I want to be. I wonder if that swapper survived. I would assume the answer is a fat maybe. Oh, hi, Steven. All right. There was a material spell, indeed. It wasn't the material spell we wanted, but the material spell we deserved. Alrighty. Probably the funniest Steve kill ever. It's definitely some bullying. Yeah, this tick is being a frick. I'm gonna go murder him. Wherever your home is, I will find it. And I will ruin it. There we go. Ow. Ah! Oh my god. It's a little much. The fish! They're fine. Most of them are fine. Most of them. I found a way to deal damage and kill them without destroying the crystal. Yeah, you can either use Earthquake or Acid to do that. You used to be able to use Lightning as well, but those are the 2 main routes I would recommend to do that. They're also not immune to touch spells. That's good to know. How rare is Touch of Gold? I ran into it, then proceeded to get killed by a freezing enemy and frogs. So that sounds like it would suck. But touch of spells are like really, really niche in terms of their use, and I wouldn't worry too much about that, because the big thing about them is that they are just like not that good, and because of that, you don't have to feel that bad about losing them. They are fairly rare though. That said, you can guarantee their spawns by doing a certain moon quest, which is good. Yeah, they can be gotten every run, which is nice. That is true. So technically this thing can rapid fire, huh? At least to some degree. Glass cannon's really tempting. Oof. I think we may have caused a bit of a lag situation. For some reason. I'm not really sure why. It's kind of hard to say what could be causing all this lag. Why would you want to rapid fire that? Because it's funny, glass cannon. Dr. Cran redeemed something really good for glass cannon. Alright, well, it means it's going to be a bit of a shorter run, but I'll do it.
I might adjust my wand build a little bit to make it a little bit more reasonable. But we do have everything we need. Reroll. Were you trying to go long? I was gonna kill like a couple more bosses, but yeah, I think we'll probably be able to get by with that, Dr. Cran. We'll make it work. Worst case scenario, I die to a boss or something. Oh my god. What is happening? That's a lot of giga black holes. I can hear them all. So one of the funny things about Infestation that makes it really, really effective as a chaotic spell deliverer, which is the one spell that causes all the spells to spawn off of whatever spell you're casting. Obviously, there's a bunch of projectiles for one, but for another, Infestation has piercing with the ground. Now, we haven't been having our spells sit on the ground that long because we've got Orbit Spell, which kind of prevents it from going too crazy, but I'm assuming what's happened here is that we have had a couple of infestations make contact with the ground for a little bit longer than they should have, and now we've got this going on. Yeah, touch-up spells can one-shot Colmy up to 30 orbs, Scopy. So it's actually quite a range. It is quite a range indeed, and a good one at that. Man, good old orb runs. 30 whole orbs, damn. Yeah, it's actually really good. It's very, very strong. I assume they made 30 the limit because 31 is the maximum in new game. Welcome to Noita, a slide presentation-based roguelike. Indeed. It's one of those Infinite Sunrise. You expected like 10 at most. Yeah, no, it's really good. It's very, very strong for that. Oh, man. Hang on. I gotta write down an idea. I just remembered that I gotta do some Noita bingo at some point. Do Noita bingo. I think somebody made like a bingo program for Noita now. I want to do some of that and see how quickly I can get a blackout. Not true. We can do 32 in main world with EOE. Then, okay, well, I guess you could say 33, actually. Or would it be 33? So let's see. You can go to 31. It would be 34. You could do a 34 orb in new game, but you would need to do the EOE trick 3 times, Dr. Cran. Let's see here. Cool idea. Yeah, I saw it. It's come up a couple times, but it's one that hasn't been easily set up. But now it's a little bit easier to do, I think. There's a bunch of websites to make custom bingo cards. Interesting. Oh man, maybe while I'm doing the blackout bingo, I could make like a more subtle bingo, kind of like what Dunk has for you guys. That could be interesting. That's definitely a neat idea. And it could be like a streamer card bingo style thing. Where it's like, did he say any of his catchphrases? That sort of thing. God. That was funny. The other day we went over catchphrases. And strats was one of the big ones. I do realize that I just say strats a lot. I blame Biznap for that. What button do you use to open your inventory? Tab. I think tab is pretty Indeed. Yeah, indeed is just a good word. It's just a fun one there, Professor Silly Pants. I say it more some days more than others. I'm gonna go ahead and hard crash my game because this is taking forever and I want to play the game again. Let me... Oh, it shot the fucking wand. I'm pissed. Okay, well, here we go. Beautiful timing there, Sokolis. Good job. One of my favorite aliasisms. Please don't be trapped in a frame rate hell jail suck. Oh, I'm trapped for sure. Oh, wait, it's not as bad. Cool. I don't know why it's running so much better right now, but I'll take it. Okay. Oof. I regret everything. Why did I move?
It's so much worse now. It's so much worse now. Oh! I think I see why it's much worse. There's literally, look at the crazy rainbow of light over there. And just the freaking circle of eldritch terror. Holy shit, and there's some explosions going on. Okay, well at least we got a better view this time. So there's that. Those are tentacles. I'm just going into the Giga black hole, aren't I? What's that big exploding circle up there, I wonder? Yeah, we are just entering into the Giga black hole. I mean, it's like nothing I can do. We'll probably maybe survive, I don't know. It really depends on whether the game decides to survive or not. Oh, looks like all the Giga black holes are wearing out. That's good. We're getting a little bit yeeted. Wow, we're actually getting like Giga yeeted. That's where all the lag is, right there. Oh no! Oh my god. Just the spam of crumbles. Dude, look at that mess in the corner. It looks so cool. All right, we still have a full heal waiting for us, which is good to see. My god. What an absolute fiasco. You can kind of... it's so cool when you can see the particles interacting. It almost looks blurry. I guess because it's in motion and normally your brain just like kind of extrapolates all that. It's interesting. Slowly approaching death. I think we might be okay. I think we're kind of in a perfect location to just observe for the time being. I suppose while we're experiencing this extreme lag, we can go over... Hang on. I'm assuming we got like everybody here now for the most part. Everybody who's going to show up, except for the end of the stream. A fate worse than death, waiting the whole spell to play out. Indeed, Infinite Sunrise. It certainly can be. Rip all the fish, by the way. But yeah, for those of you who have not heard yet, I am going to be taking a vacation. And it's going to be from this Thursday to next Thursday. I might even take the next Thursday off and start on Sunday or something like that. We'll see. This Saturday, I'll be on a couple of streams, but I won't be streaming myself. And yeah, it's going to be really good. I've been full-time streaming since 2020 of last January. You ever play Noted Together? Yes, I do on occasion, X. It's a good time. But let's see here. Where was I? But yeah, we've been streaming pretty much non-stop for like a year and a bit now. Maybe, well, I guess it's 2022, right? So it's been 2.5 years, I suppose, if we started January 2020. And yeah, I think it's time that I take like an unforced vacation, because it's important to do that. I've been unhappy with some of my more recent streams, and I think in order to improve the quality, I need to just take some time off. Thank you there, Darsgar. Hopefully I get awesome weather. Yeah, I am hoping for some good weather, because I will be spending some time outside. That is the game plan. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know that I really appreciate you, and I actually just adore what I'm doing. I love it, and I just want to make sure that I can make the best content for you all. And part of that is, I think, you know, a little bit of self-care. Because I do obsess over streaming a lot, where it's like all I think about, you know? And I think that's unfair to people like Michaela and my friends at times. Because a big part of why I wanted to stream is to like spend my time really efficiently. Because the thing that I enjoy most in life is like playing video games and hanging out with people. And I figured if I could make that my job, it would be the best way to like experience everything, right? Oh my god. Did you see them yeet me there? That was so good. Look at that. Why can it send me... Whoa! I've never seen a portal that size. That was really cool. Uh-oh. Why'd I shoot it again? I didn't mean to. Oh, wait. We're out. Thank goodness. Okay. Let's do one of these. Okay. There we go. That's probably enough. It's probably enough shenanigans. Thank you there, Eliza and 7 Fictional Stakes. But yeah, I'm sure a bunch of you have already heard that multiple times before, and I probably wasn't nearly as eloquent as my other times explaining it, because that's kind of what happens when you explain something multiple times. But yeah, hopefully it all comes across properly. Gonna be taking some time off, so that way we can improve things in the future, and I can just, you know, actually have some time to relax, sort of thing. Okay, let's go ahead and take Glass Cannon as requested. And, yeah, now my life is in danger forever. What is this 7 Fictional Stakes? Okay, do we want to use this? I think this is kind of scary. I made Vault scary again. True. Vault is officially scary again. I need like 1 extra spell or something. Maybe we should just use a note. This seems like a big waste of like the Tau setup. Seems like a very big waste of the Tau setup. We do have Hollow Egg. Yeah, I think we're wasting our Tau setup, so we're gonna adjust our wand a little bit. This is gonna become Tau down here, and it's going to apply to these 2 spells. And they've got to be in that order. Let's pull that off for the time being. And this can go back here. And that should be pretty effective. And this can come off of there. And this can also... Well, I guess now I can do... this, right? Where's the Thunder Charge? There's the Thunder Charge. So that should be good. How you doing, Onicron? Welcome on in. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, so this should hopefully activate pretty consistently now. I wonder if I could even do that with the nuke. Maybe... Yeah, this should be pretty good. Okay, and I don't have edit wands everywhere, which means we need to put Hollow Egg somewhere. Where's my Hollow Egg? You're baffled that PUBG has apparently partnered with Butterfinger of all things? And why is there a Butterfinger emote? I don't know. Butterfinger seems like it's kind of a big thing these days. People keep talking about it. I think we might be in some sort of simulation. Ah. That's spooky. Does anybody remember where I dropped Hollow Egg? Because I don't. Butterfinger and Simpsons is the original partnership. Interesting. One of your favorite candy bars. I've also heard that a lot. And I'm growing more and more skeptical, to be honest. I'm starting to be pretty sus of that candy bar. Like there's some sort of... What the? What? What is that? Huh? Where did that big metal box come from? That was a wizard. Did anybody see what happened there? I feel like I blinked and that wizard turned into a big metal box. It's formed into box magic. Why is PUBG called the PUBG Battlegrounds, even though BG stands for Battlegrounds? I've never heard anyone call it PUBG Battlegrounds. Just PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds or PUBG. SMH my head. Yeah, that happens a lot for some reason. People SMHing their head, and I don't get it. Okay. This seems like a pretty acceptable wand build for the most part. Let's use this for a little while. I love how that somehow killed them. This wand is fun. I enjoy this wand. Can this shoot rapid fire? Not quite, but like also kinda. I wonder why it can't. Are we actually? I think it's recharge time. SMH my head is just kind of funny. What's healthium? Fungus. Fungus is healthium. Let's grab one of these. I've got light shots. What am I doing? Let me just make this a million times faster than it is. I need a triple spell. I would appreciate that. Video game. Make it happen. What is that wand? Welcome on in. Yeah, it's a wand. It's pretty good. Okay, so we want this on there. And we'll put that there. Okay, it's not really as fast as I'd want, but also it's just fast enough to be mana efficient. So I guess we'll leave it as is for the time being. You had null on your Uko shots. That probably helped. I guess like I could do that, but this is already pretty cool. Need a drilling shot on that spark bolt to be complete. I think we can do even better. Has anyone had first-hand experience with Noita on the Stream Deck? That's a good question. Or the Steam Deck. I'm gonna always get that mixed up. The worm crystals have shattered. Oh no. Hey, there's a spare perk. Funny. Boony. I didn't even notice that that was there. Okay. Oh, hey. A heart that I don't need. I kind of want to go kill some bosses. I'm definitely in a mood for murdering Mecha Colmy. And we can just do this to do that. Oops. Oh, hey, we've got a double spell on here, which means that a double spell would work fine on here as well. Where was that other double? Did I place it on the ground or something? We need a double. There's a double. Hang on, I should put this in the wall. You insta-killed Mecha Colmy, it's pretty satisfying. Yeah, Mecha Colmy's a really satisfying kill. If you will, but please don't. Oh, wait, hang on. You want to get a Steam Deck? Nice. But when I get a Steam Deck, I will. Alias, I will if you will, but please don't. Wait, for what? Oh, the leggy? No, I'm good without the leggy. Get a reroll machine and reroll. I wish. It plays well. Nice. Okay. What else have we got here? Sorry, I was missing stuff on chat. My brain. You know how my brain do. It mostly don't. That's the secret. Yeah, it is right under the reroll machine, but the reroll machine is used up, so we can't use it. Somebody else could get that going, though. You haven't made any crazy ones yet, though? Yeah, that's gonna be part of it. I need to make some crazy ones. I'm a little bit afraid of rolling through here because we don't have a ton of HP to play with. But hopefully we can get away with it by playing relatively safe. And I want to see how well we heal with this as well. Okay, let's do one of these. Taking a little damage here and there. I really want to get some Ambrosia on this run. It hasn't shown up yet. There we go. This thing has some cast delay on occasion. It's like the real strat is smooth out your brain. Causes much havoc with as little as possible. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. Just go full smooth brain strats. Please don't die like this. I don't want to die. I want to live. Okay. Everything's working out. It's a glue man. There's like assassin robots and shit. This is very spooky. Having to rely on pure electricity damage is really iffy. I don't know if this is gonna work. Because like this looks like it's a lot of damage, but I'm pretty sure that it's not. Pretty sure it's the opposite of a lot of damage. Okay, we should be here. We are here. Oh, Jesus. Did I get him? I did get him. Nice. Nice. Okay. I would love to go and murder some more bosses. I'm really afraid to shoot this wand at some enemies, though. I don't know if I should attack Master of Masters with this, because I'm pretty sure it's going to put me on 1 health in an instant. And then I don't really know what I'm going to do. I guess if I have Healthium on me, it shouldn't kill me. So maybe I can make it work. Disconnect your brain, can't get upset at a bad loss if you can't think. Exactly, there you go. What was that giant chunk of acid there? I don't like that. Okay. We're going all the way over to the right. And then we're going to find... Is that the right one? Hang on. Pardon me. Okay, so there's this one here, and then you go to the second one, and this is how you find Tiny, or at least this is how I find Tiny. Extra life, even with Healthium, doesn't save you. Yeah, but Saving Grace will. Saving Grace will give me enough time to keep it active, and I should be able to survive it. Got him. That is cool as hell. That is super duper cool. There's more black holes and stuff, but not really anything useful. Easy +2 heal. Okay. Now what? You have to swap the thumbsticks. For any lefties in chat, do you guys do anything to, like, adjust your controls to make them more comfortable? For, like, either PC or gamepad? Because I am also left-handed, and I just kind of dealt with the base controls for the most part. I've never really tried to adjust them to make them better or anything. Which is kind of interesting. Okay. This seems a little scary. Spacebar matters in wand creating? In what way? They're Mahomes. No, the spacebar doesn't really make a difference. A lefty friend of mine plays PC games with his hands crossed. Oh, that's strange. That is very peculiar. I've definitely done that before, but mostly for a meme, rather than, like, for it to be good. Arms crossed. Yeah, I kind of figured what you meant there. Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, see, that's gonna work. You guys were worried. It's beyond cursed. Where did the boss go? Ow. Ow. Oh shit. That's not good. Alrighty. Still have a couple seconds of this gravity well. They keep shooting at an awkward angle. I guess we can just kill them like this. It's kind of sad, but it works. Alrighty, let's get rid of this, and now we have unlimited editing. God diggity doodle. Quit it. You watched a vid of competitive NES Tetris? Lots of weird grips. Tetris is a crazy game. Tetris is actually just kind of nuts. Okay. So let's get a little bit of space here to work with. NES grips in general. Okay, there we go. So, what are we going to do to make our wand better? The answer is, first things first, we're going to do this and this. And then we're going to do this and this and This? Okay. People literally make pieces float. That seems super broken, Kopi. What the heck? I'm surprised that's allowed. Okay. So that looks pretty good. And we've got explosive projectile here, which I'm going to want to use. Because that's going to be funny. Does add trigger on double trigger take off a cast? It does. Which means this needs to be replaced with a triple. Okay. That should be good. And we'll bring this and put that there. And now we've got a wand refresh, which is going to be super duper broken. I don't know what we're going to use it for just yet, but I know that it's going to be helpful. We don't need this anymore, and now we just need to get out of here. And we're in really good shape. I just need to be kind of careful. Not even super careful, just a little careful. Okay. Oops. just a little bit too much. Ow! Oh my god. Why'd that hurt me? Okay, that's a problem. That used the chaotic transmute. I'm gonna have to adjust this wand a little bit. Okay, what could I use? Could use infestation. If you 2x spells on an always cast, does it cast the always cast twice? I think so, but I don't really use 2x too often. It's pretty bad normally. What is the best way to learn the game in your opinion? I think it's a combination of playing the game normally, not focusing on winning, and just like doing risky stuff, like trying out new spells essentially and trying to figure out how they all work. Doing a little bit of stuff in like cheat engine and stuff, or cheat GUI, just to experiment whenever you have like a theory, and watching streams or like just being a part of the community in general are like the best ways. 80/80s. Those are the main ones for me at least. All right, have a good one there, Vamian. Thank you for hanging out with us today. Spell Lab is amazing. Yeah, Spell Lab will teach you some stuff too. Piercing instead of chaotic transmute, maybe. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We just swap these and put on like a normal spell. But I don't really have too many normal spells. Watching tutorials from Alias and Dunk is a gateway to North Mastery. That's definitely strats. Nymspire has some really, really good guides too. Fury Forged has some really nice broad stuff, which is great. Stay hydrated. Have a good one there, Vamian. I'll catch you later. Experimentation in Holy Mountains helps a lot. Yeah. If you think your wand is done, spend an extra 5 minutes with it and try something that you wouldn't normally try. Basically, if you're... So one of the biggest things that I personally like have a big problem with is, in our current state, is that everybody is so like meta hungry with their decision making. Everybody runs a spark bolt trigger into whatever. And sometimes you can't do that. So you need to find a build that works for you that isn't using that setup, I would say. I think that's important to do at some point. And I would definitely recommend messing around with that. Let's do one of these. Okay, so this is good. We need a multi... Wait a second, this is off. This is better. This Luminous Drill is in a bad spot. I don't know if I can make this thing shoot that fast. I think I might just do this. Oops. So this is going to go into here. So I'll go over this wand in a moment once it's ready. This needs to be a double. And then we have a chainsaw here, I guess. Okay. Wait, does that needs to be a triple. Okay, here we go. The saying goes, if given enough time, players will optimize the fun out of every game. Definitely. I think that this should be further down in the setup. because it's going to cause cast delay problems right now, so that's what we're going to do. And then we'll give this thing a try. I think this thing might shoot a little bit on the slow side, but it should be really, really efficient in a couple of different ways. Okay, here we go. Wow, it doesn't shoot nearly as much as I was expecting. Copy random spell now chooses from 9 spells. That is not what I want at all. There we go. Now it's fixed. Good call there, Nutty. Yeah, so you can see our wand is practically free. So one thing that I'd like to do to make it faster is put this luminous drill up at the front with a double, probably. Yeah, I know double trigger isn't a double trigger. We're not using it for the double trigger. Okay, so this needs to go... It's funny, this wand is actually just, like, insanely cheap at this point. Put this all the way over here. And this double needs to come off, and then we'll give it a test. Okay. How you doing, Piano Man? If you welcome on in. What is that rock? How do you get it? Oh, the Savan Edian is the edit stone. You get it from killing the Master of Masters, which is the boss that I slew over on the far left here. Axe. It's definitely key to any long run, and I would highly recommend going and murdering them whenever you get the opportunity. They're very good for murder. Surprised we're not getting heals up that. You gotta go too. Have an excellent vacation. I'll catch you later there, Infinite Sunrise. See you soon. Are you really playing Noit if your wand isn't lagging the game? Exactly. So, let me quickly go over this wand and how I believe it works, / how I want it to work. We're so close to going infinite on this. I really want it to be just a teensy bit cheaper. All right. So, we've got 10 mana cost here. This double spell pairs with this add trigger. Everything in between this, or everything up to this add trigger to this spark bolt is 10. The double trigger gets removed and turns into a single spark bolt trigger. It's got piercing, projectile area, teleport, and short range homing on it. And then followed by that, we've got an add timer, piercing shot, electric charge, orbiting arc, electric weakening curse, explosive projectile, luminous drill, which should hit multiple times in theory. So this hits multiple times, then this hits multiple times, and then it spawns a crap ton of thunder charges, which do a bunch of damage, obviously. And this copy 3 random spells is going to hit this thunder charge every time, in theory. And actually, let's test that. If I take this off, is it the same? So you can see the difference is... Yeah, there isn't one. So basic... Oh, wait. I didn't put it back on. So yeah, the difference is we do get extra thunder charges, seemingly. Tinker with wands everywhere. I mean, no, we've got Savan Edian. I don't think you need either remove copy or add a double spell to it. Oh, yeah, interesting. Let's give that a shot. Yeah, okay. Yeah, our wand isn't quite working the way we want. Does stone still work if you have no wand editing? Only if you're in a... Actually, I don't know. I don't think so. We've got a double spell here. Yes, we're still running out of mana. I don't think copy spells... Copy Thunder Charge ever. Copy or swap these positions. I think the problem is that this is just draining our mana cost too much. So now our mana cost is good. And we just need it to go faster. I dropped my stone. So we need to be able to make this go even faster. So let's see if we can do that. Wrap the mana before the Lumi. You can't wrap properly if you're using add triggers, which makes it really tricky. But the only things that cost mana on this wand... So there's 10, 20, 40... And then this is another 70. Oh, wait, no, this is inside of that, so that's not even a part of it. So 10, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70. So this costs 70 mana, and we've got 90 mana right here. So theoretically, we're going infinite. All we need to do is make it go fast now, and then we're good to go. So if we adjust the wand in a couple minor ways, we should be able to make it go really, really quick. But it might need like a little bit of additional effort. One thing that I'd like to try is moving everything over and seeing if I can get a chainsaw in the back. I don't think it's gonna work, but it might. No, it definitely won't. So it would look like this, right? Whoops, my stone! I keep throwing it, that's not good. Yeah, so that's not gonna work. And if it were luminous, it wouldn't work either. Okay. So I wonder if a spell wrap would work. We could try a spell wrap. So if we were to do like a super basic spell wrap, it could look like this. We're dealing with recharge time. So we need to reduce the recharge time further. You're not playing with that weird of spell blocks? That's true. I wonder if I can get away with this. We might be able to get really crazy if we can use this. And this would reduce our wand refresh a lot. There we go. Now we're talking. Beautiful. This is... Now it's working. I think we can still slightly adjust it and make it even better. Yeah, so now it's double shooting. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah. So that's what I mean by experimenting. Sometimes you just need to make a couple of minor adjustments and then your wand becomes incredibly stupid. Lag is the only price. It's a price I'm willing to pay. Can I put this on here? No, then we run out of mana. But it does make for some pretty cool explosions. How you doing, Rouge? Welcome on in. Let's go with this, I guess. The price is your electric bill. God. Not like this. Okay. So, we're in pretty good shape on this run overall, I would say. It's in decent shape. I think we've kind of done pretty much everything we want to do. We just have a couple more bosses to kill. Pretty decent, recoil wand you've got there. It doesn't even do recoil. Every spell actually is IRL money to damage. Oh, man. That could be interesting. What if we had a run where, like, the shooting a spell costs money? That could be kind of neat. What Noita, but every spell costs money to shoot. Oh my god. My life! Okay, we're fine. Except for that part where I'm very injured. Okay, there we go. Said you're going to make something good with that refresh. Indeed you did. Yeah, wand refresh is awesome. It's going to make a perk that would let you cast for gold. Interesting. Isn't that gold to power basically? Yeah, but instead of getting the crazy benefit of gold to power, you would just remove that. Perma Healthium stain bug and just become unkillable. You know what? I've never tried that. Let's give that a shot. If I do this, so I've got the Healthium on me. What does that thing in the diamond structure look like? An okay hand sign? I'm not sure, but it's a machine gun. So theoretically now no, it doesn't work that way. Okay, that's good to know. You just had one wrong double inside the trigger. Are you saying that I could have made the wand in a better fashion there, Nutty? I could remove the wand refresh and have the same effect? Is that what you mean? Because I'd be willing to rework the wand if that's what you're suggesting. Because just because it's working well doesn't mean that it's actually good. And we definitely could be in that scenario right here. Let's grab a little bit of ambrosia. Lovely. Oh yeah, there's the explosion people were talking about earlier. Not exactly helpful. Okay. I wish we had found an electric arc. It's kind of a shame that we didn't. But other than that, we've got all the cool stuff. Oh yeah, I need a hollow egg, so we'll take one of these. I don't know. I guess I'll just take the whole wand. We've got a spare wand slot anyway. It's not like we're going to be needing any more. We can go and grab Nala here too, if we want. Because we left that behind. Which is a pretty rare spell for me to leave, but it's one of those times where it felt like it was an acceptable option. Damn, we left behind a pretty fancy looking wand. I didn't even really look at it. Okay, now we got Nala. We can put that on there. I don't know if it's really necessary to make it any better. This is pretty cozy. I don't think I really need it to be much faster than this. Maybe I could do this, though. Yeah, that... You know what? I decided this is cozier. This might be a little bit better for movement. I'm just trying to think of what bosses I have left. Here we go. Okay. So, after we kill Leviathan, we should kill Forgotten as well. I think now is probably an okay time to get rid of the tablet. Yeah, I've known it all my life, but now is the time to leave it behind. Yeah, Forgotten. Don't want to forget the Forgotten. Not to mention Friend Boss is probably kicking around somewhere, but we'll take a look at that when we're ocean diving, maybe. Oh, he's like way down there. That's convenient. We can just like dig around, essentially. I haven't done just like a casual all bosses in a while. I was looking at my my YouTube videos this morning, just like looking at all the analytics across all of my different videos to try and like figure out what I should be making for content, because like I really have no idea. And the videos with the most views by like a landslide are actually my my speedruns. So I think I should do those maybe. Just do some more speedruns. That's the game plan. We're taking a lot of damage if we're not careful here. Did Pit Boss run away? No, we killed Pit Boss, Nutty. We killed him pretty much right away. Is there a spell in Noita that lets you attach to other spells, not like triggers, or a spell orbit that can attach to spells? Let spell orbits around another spell. Not like that, and not in the base game, but if you played a modded version of the game, then you could. Yeah, there's a spell called Spell Merger in Goki's Things that does that, but that is an abandoned mod, unfortunately. I'm not sure how well it would work for people, but it is a really fun mod. So there is that. As long as it's not crashing, it's quite fun. I'm very afraid because my life is so low, and this is tech damage that we're taking. So I don't have the ability to heal super well. Getting rid of water is probably a bad idea, because of the way fire do, but you know what? It's fine. I'm sure it'll all work out. It's a lot of stuff happening there. Oh, nice, Kopi. That's awesome. Oh my goodness. Well, that was spicy. All right. Look at that. That's spooky. Oh no. Oh my god. We almost drowned. Okay. Not even close. We're up to the last levy attempt with the respawning water run. Yeah, that was super sad, Professor, but that's okay. that happens. Man, that's awesome, Kopi. I'm glad Goki's Things is finally getting an update, because it's just like so much awesome stuff in this game that's like going to waste, essentially. Alright, that's another boss dead. Very good. Very good. I'm on fire. How do I not be on fire? I would appreciate it if I weren't on fire. There we go. Okay, let's stand still for a moment and see. So if we go straight right from here, we will encounter a boss. If we go down from here, we're gonna get lava. But we'll go a little bit down. Hi. Oh wait, you can just give me a back rub and get a little heal. Get a little heal action going. Come on. Come on, Uko, don't be like that. Don't be selfish, Uko. Give me a little heal. Come on. Don't make me show you how it's done. You know what? You're taking too long. Now I'm on fire. Great. I blame the Uko. I need to be not on fire, ideally. It's a large one. Oh, he's still alive, huh? Okay. Turns out that guy's a little bit more immune to my shenanigans. Okay. Would love to not be on fire. Here's some oil. That's a great way of being not on fire, as it turns out. What if there was a mod that made runtime of the game? No, oh my god! That was super unlucky. Not tied to FPS, so you could run the game at 140 or 240 FPS. That would be really cool, Axe. That could be pretty crazy. Not being on fire is not an option. It seems that way, Darskar. It's been pretty spooky so far. This is probably one of the worst ideas I've ever had. Now I understand why nobody's tried to port it. At least it's getting done. You need to change the engine itself for that. Yeah, that makes sense. It would require a ridiculous amount of work, I'm sure. Okay, so just up this way. Oh, hi. Alrighty. They're all spitting stuff at me. It's just rude. I'm gonna get rid of the smoke, and I'll take a gourd. I'll take 2 gourds. Alrighty. And I'll be on my way. Rip. Alrighty. I think I'll take a little bit of slime, because at least I can put myself out with slime easily enough. Alrighty, so from here, I think all that's left is to beat the boss, for the most part. Let's go up a little bit. Through here. And we're finally ready to win. There's some ducks. That could be fun. Scode is surviving for now. There we go. I had to shoot a little bit more than once. Okay. What perks do we have? Nothing good. Let's roll. I can do better. I can still do better. Actually, Cordyceps is pretty funny. I'm gonna take Cordyceps. That's perma-healing. If I were to go long on this run, I would definitely use that. Alright, we forgot Gate Guardian. I gotta go after Gate Guardian before we finish. Hopefully that doesn't kill me somehow. Hopefully I'm not forecasting my death with saying that. Or foreshadowing. That word. That's the one. Hopefully there's no foreshadowing going on today. Hee hee hoo hoo. This is a bad idea. I shouldn't have said a thing. Yeah. Egg, 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 and... dead. Nice. Okay, this one isn't dead. That's really pretty. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm on fire again, which is not something I'm a fan of. Good. Good. Good, good. Oh, look at that. So if you're on fire and you stand behind like a foreground geometry like that, you actually get to avoid all the damage you would normally take, which is really neat. You can actually do that with explosive boxes as well, but I don't recommend that for obvious reasons. But once again, you can see I'm on fire, and as long as I'm like directly behind like a full piece like that, I won't take any damage. It's kind of weird. Okay. Let's jump on down here. Oop, that's not what I want. This is a lot of lava, which I'm not super enthused about. Yeah, I should try to get rid of it all. Yeah. Do I still have freeze charge? I don't, but I do have this. Which could maybe get rid of some stuff. Oops, I'm running out. Running out of juice. Oh, this wand sucks. Oh my god. I didn't realize. One day I was hiding from fire damage behind the lava. That's an interesting strategy, Nutty. But I imagine there are situations where lava would deal less damage than fire. Well, actually, would there be? I'm not sure. Okay. Almost all the lava should be gone by this point. Here we go. He's all gourded up and ready to go. It's time for a fight. We got Colmy here in his final form. Can we pull it off? Okay. That should probably do it. Gonna say that's it. Gonna say we probably got him with that. Yeah. Pretty sure he's dead. Sunglasses may be required. Just one more round of shots. Why not? Why not? Just for good measure. My face is just getting illuminated. That is the case. That is an alias aqueduct for Colmy. He is exceedingly dead on this day. Is he dead yet? He's dead. But we gotta make sure. We gotta make sure. Oh, there he goes. There it is. He's gone. There we go. A completed run of Noita. Increase the contrast to all white. That's pretty much what we did, essentially, in the end. Okay, so we're going to finish things off a little bit more spicily, hopefully. And all we're gonna do for that is one of these, I think. 8080s, thank you for the follow. Hope you've been enjoying the stream so far today. Giganukes and Plasma. Giganukes will end it too fast. I don't think I want to do Giganukes. Let's do this one. This might send me flying. Oh, it didn't hit me. That was not nearly as cool as I was hoping. Uh-oh. I think we broke it in the end. Okay, it fixed itself. Nice. I wasn't sure if it was gonna run or not. Yeah, that wasn't nearly as crazy as I was hoping. Still pretty good, though. Couple of gold rains. And that is a very casual 2-hour and 35-minute run. Not too shabby. We're 3 hours into the stream now. And, yeah, I'm wondering if I should go start my vacation now. That is a thing I'm planning. I'm gonna go over some stats with you guys again of the stream and all that, and just show you guys like how the community has grown and all that sort of thing, and then I'll probably end up calling the stream. So if you're here specifically for Noita, thank you for watching, but otherwise, please stick around while we take a trip down memory lane. We're gonna like look at all the old games we played and stuff. So yeah, I've been streaming since 2016. If we go and look at these long-term stats. Axe, how do you full-time stream? Do you get money from Twitch? I make money off of people who are willing to donate and subscribe, that sort of thing, Axe. That is how I make my living. And yeah, I used to live extremely lean. just working minimum wage, and now I live double lean doing this, because I'd much rather do this than do minimum wage, because it's just way more fun in every single way. Have a good vacay. I will, A-Loops. But yeah, you can see that I started streaming back in 2016, which is just kind of crazy that we've been going for this long. And it was always like a part-time thing, and then we finally went full-time back in January of 2020. I quit my job and started my streaming adventure, and yeah, we're here now in a very blessed place. I would say I'm really happy with how far we've come. I'm sure that there's many people who have full-time streamed and, you know, not made it to where we are now, and I just feel exceedingly blessed to be a part of this community that we've managed to put together. Yeah, it's amazing, Ludux. I know there's people that have grown like much faster than me, but like, you know, that it's not a race, it's a marathon. And yeah, I'm still into it. I've been having such a blast. Both professors showing love in slightly different ways, but very appreciated. Oh man, but yeah, it's been a wonderful time, and you know, we've been playing so many more games lately. I'm really surprised that my Noita streamed time is only 933 hours, because I've got 2,800 hours in the game now, which means I've played 1,900 hours off camera, probably all like making YouTube videos and stuff. So I guess not really off camera, but still, one of those things. We got 108 hours in Elden Ring, 98 hours in Super Auto Pets. We got some Inscription time, special events. We've been doing a lot of Vagante, Dark Souls, Grime, Rift Wizard, Dark Souls again, Rain World. It's so cool to like see all these different games that we've played. And then over here, these are the games we played over the past 365 days. We got Webbed, we got Chess, so many different awesome games. You're up to 1060 hours in Noita. That's awesome, Dr. Cran. Sincatus, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome on in. But yeah, my whole point is that we've been going hard this whole time, and I need like a proper break. I've been kind of unhappy with my past like week and a bit with my stream quality. Like, I think my special event on my birthday was pretty cool, but like I've fallen short, and I just haven't been doing nearly as well as I want. So I think in order to avoid burnout, and in order to like give myself some time to like be better, I'm going to take a little bit of that time off, and hopefully it'll improve my stream in general. How many hours did it take to get my first one? No, it took me over 250 plus. I don't know. I know I was around 200 deaths axe. But chat, obviously, since I was streaming the whole journey, I think chat helped me a lot in many ways. You haven't been, also, you haven't been one of the early players. You're up to 299 hours. That's pretty good, Copy. Take all the time off. No one enjoys watching someone miserable. I mean, I'm definitely not miserable. I want to point that out. I think I'm very obsessed over streaming, and I need to make sure that I take some time where I'm not doing that. And, yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Is I need to just take some time and relax. And I'm going to start that now. You can catch me on Saturday. I won't be streaming, but Solar will be. Make sure you go and check out Solar. He will be streaming on Saturday, and I will be there. We're going to be playing some games together, as well as Manic Dragon. We will be doing some Monster Hunter earlier in the day. So that's how I'm going to be spending my time. But yeah, I will catch you all next Thursday or next Sunday. I might take the Thursday off as well. We'll see. Copy Human redeeming something really good. What do you have in mind there, Copy Human? Every good thing is you having a break. Well, thank you, MD Sutter, as well. Watching Ed Gallaneth next. Ooh, neat. Have a good time over there. Thank you guys for all using this something really good. It's very kind of you. My goodness. Hang on, I think I spelled Asthmatic Dragon's name wrong. It'll be in the Discord. Matt Lurkage, indeed. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for being such a supportive community. I might be looking to do some gaming. Really depends on, you know, if I can set up with any of my friends or not. But yeah, if you're into like Killing Floor 2, you should grab that off of Epic. It's free right now. I might be playing some of that and some of Monster Hunter, maybe some Elden Ring. Might do some Fight Clubs. So make sure you're in the Discord and keep an eye out for that. Other than that, I'm just gonna be like lights out, no YouTube, that sort of thing, and just gaming and having good time. Be safe. I will be. I'm gonna make sure I go get like some bear spray and stuff when we go hiking and stuff, just to make sure we're safe. And yeah, let's track someone down to raid. Keep the good times rolling. I'm just gonna turn on some music here, and I'll track someone down here. I am sorry that my streams have been shorter the past couple of days. We're gonna be doing longer streams and less streams when I come back. I'm gonna be adjusting my schedule so that way we can have just like better quality overall. And I really look forward to that, and I hope you guys do too. And I don't think there's anybody better to send you guys off to than HyperStypherX. He's one of my favorite streamers on this platform. He is just like amazing. He's incredibly talented in every single way. Of course, their professor. That is definitely part of the plan, is to give her a bunch of my time. But yeah, once again, like, thank you guys so much. I cannot thank you all enough. All right, have a good one. Please go make some noise for HyperStypherX. He is amazing. And I'll catch you all next time. Boop.